Wait, hang on. It won't let me go live on vertical. Hello? My stream key hooked in? Wait. Hello? Wait, hang on. No, my stream key's hooked in. It won't let me go live. Oh, man. Alright, it's fine. I'll go live. I'll go live on YouTube vertical later. I'll figure it out. Yeah, it keeps saying fail to connect to server. Maybe they're just having issues. Alright, what's going on, chat? How we doing today, guys? Welcome back. I think we're just live on YouTube and Twitch, right? We're not live on my vertical stream. Okay, correct. He's alive. Yes, he's alive. He's alive. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm having kind of some tech issues this morning. That's why I'm a little late. I also am very tired. I literally just woke up and crawled out of bed. So yeah, that's not helping. But chat, we're gonna have a good stream today, man. We got FNCS Grand Finals. Okay, I'm gonna be doing a very long stream today, 30-hour stream on Twitch, on YouTube. I don't know how long that's gonna end up being, but on Twitch, we're doing a 30-hour stream. It's gonna be very late. Okay, I'm very excited for Grands. Does anyone know exactly when it starts? I think it's actually right now. Hang on. But I'm so excited, man. I've been waiting for Grands since like last season. So yeah, I don't know, man. It's gonna be crazy. Who do you guys think wins though? Okay, no. Game 1's in 11 minutes. Okay, I'm not late. I was about to say, bro. Yeah, it starts in 11 minutes. They're doing the pregame show. Dude, I thought I was late for a second. I was like, dude, come on. I tried so hard to get on time, or get on time. All right, let me hop in some infinite box fights. Did you guys want me to do the pre-show or just crank? I'm playing a map right now. Let's go, bro. Bassett, thank you so much for the resub, dude. 16 months. Appreciate that. Thank you. We are making it to the 2 years. Let's go, bro. Yeah, already making some good progress. Thank you so much, bro. Appreciate that. You're watching EU and NA. Yes, that is the plan today. That is the plan. All right, so do you guys want to watch the pre-show or nah? Oh, leaked my background. Leaked. Wait, let me see what they're doing at least.
And I'm not too sure at the moment whether they're even going to make that top 5.
Yeah, Mini, you say you're not
Yapping. Okay, yeah, we'll crank. They are low-key yapping just a little bit. Anyway, sorry about not streaming the last week, chat. Been very busy, dude. That's not let me switch. Bruh. All right, there we go. I've had a lot of sleeping issues recently, which has been really annoying. I'm learning how to drive, which is very sweaty. That guy just got clipped. I witnessed that. And I'm also working on a new Fortnite map. So it's kind of been like one of those all over the place type of weeks. Why am I so laggy, bro? Dang, what servers am I on? This is feeling like 80 ping, bro. And I know it's not my unky hands. I'm clicking the button. 100. But yeah, I've been very busy. I should be able to lock in a little bit more this upcoming week. And that's starting today with the 30-hour stream, you know. Do not let bro drive. I'm not gonna be a bad driver, bro. Chill. Dude, I have the most goofy delay you've ever seen right now when it comes to switching to my AR. I don't know what's going on. I'm starting to think it's my keyboard and not just a Fortnite bug. Like, I'm having to click the button like 6 times for it to register to switch to my AR from my shotgun. It's really stupid. Hello? Let me in. 100. You watching EU Grands? Yes, sir. You're driving in Fortnite, right? No, I'm not. Crave just feels so delayed. Yeah, it might just be their servers, man. I don't know. This is bad. I know it's not my map. I know gosh darn well. Like, this map is so zero delay. It's just Fortnite being Fortnite, you know? Let me see what servers I'm on. That's how we know you're unk when you're learning to drive. Bro, you learn how to drive at 15. I'm very late to the party. you get your permit at 15 in most areas in the US, bro.
So much talent at their disposal, but
nah, they're still yapping. All right, back to him in Box Fights. 8 minutes, chat. 8 minutes. I haven't had my tea yet. You're washed, brother. What are we yapping about? How do I make my chair this way? Try to make it so my chair doesn't recline this much. Better. Okay, there we go. I'm 15 and learning how to drive right now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. So I'm a little late to the party. I learned how to drive at 15. I just didn't get my license. I got my permit and all that. I did like 30 hours, something like that. I did that at 15, 16. And then I never got my license. I kept putting it off. And then we moved. And because I moved, I have to redo all of it. I was gonna 200 that guy. So, yeah. Not great. So I'm studying right now, which has been taking up a lot of my time. But I'm hoping to get my license by summer. That would be really cool. Boop. 100. 200. I shot him and nothing happened. 200. 200. 200. 200. Oh my gosh. 200. Oh my gosh, I made it to silver. No way, wait. We're moving up. We're moving up the ladder here. Did you say my name? What's up, bro? We don't care about you driving, locking on the streams, but what about IRLs though? Wait, Halo! Wait, Halo, it's okay. You can learn how to drive. You can learn. Yeah, Halo, go on. Learn how to drive, bro. We believe in you. Wait for the switch up. No. Have you played a reload? Yo, not yet. 200. Oh, yeah, my pump just doesn't shoot again. Just looking at people, bro. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm back. Holy stream, by the way. Oh yeah, 75, bro. Oh my gosh, beautiful, bro. How's the new stream? Hope you're doing good. What's up, bro? I'm doing great. How you? All right, sorry, I'm back. You're watching both? Yeah, I'm watching both. EU and NA, guys. I'm watching both. Also, do you guys have any ideas for specific Fortnite maps I should make in the future, by the way? Like practice type of maps? Please let me know. Because, like, I want to have a Zone Wars experience. And sadly, Box PP and Zone Wars died. So, I don't think we're bringing it back. It's in the grave, dude. It is GG's. Peace. I want to do like, I don't know, something Zone Wars related, but Zone Wars is rough. But I want Zone Wars. Should we do like a Pillars or something? Like something casual? Hey, dude. 200. Steal a brain rot. No. I don't want to do an endgame comp map. Mostly because there's just a million of them. And because there's a million of them, we're not going to get one off the ground. It's going to stay at 0 players. Like, I have no faith in that, so. 200. 32 player endgame. No, bro. I'm telling you, chat, it will die within a week, dude. I've made like 3 of them, bro. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. Why? That's exactly why. Like every time I launch an endgame map, it gets 200 people for like a week, and then it literally goes to straight 0, and then everyone complains that the map is so good, but then they can't play it because it has 0 people. So like I'm done, bro. I mean, I can try to make like a really simple one, but I don't want to spend weeks of time on it for it to just get killed by Fortnite, because that really is the problem, you know. It's just Fortnite killing my maps. I mean, we just had that Box Fight Zone Wars map that was so fun, and they just killed it. Like, it was doing great. It was averaging like 200-300 players, and then Fortnite's like, no, we're gonna promote Steal a Brainer instead. Why? You know, and I'm making the maps. If I had a dev that could just like snap my fingers and they do it, that would be pretty nice. But yeah, right now I'm doing the stuff, so it's like, ugh, there's a lot of my time. And then I don't stream for a week, and then people go, Halo, stream, man. Peace. 270. Make a warm-up map? You're looking at it. Unless you mean like an edit aim piece map. But yeah, those are hard. Let me see what we're looking at. We got 2 minutes of yap until they start FNCS. Do you guys just want me to have this on screen and we just watch the pre-show, or are you gonna cop Ben 10? Already did, bro. Already did, bruv. Yeah, I don't know. I think we do like some sort of Zone Wars experience again, and or like edit aim piece or something. Even though those are really hard, bro. But I can make it simple. Play more? Okay, I'll play a bit more. Y'all really don't want to hear the yapping? Yap. Make it red versus blue? I could. I don't know if people would play it. I've made one before, so I know how to do it. Those maps aren't too bad to do. They're fairly simple. The only code is really a rank system, unless you're doing custom weapons. But personally, I find custom weapons kind of cheesy, man. Because Fortnite Creative just doesn't have the capabilities to make them really cool. So a lot of them are just like reskinned guns that already exist. It's like, bro, what am I doing with this? I don't know. I don't really care for it, so we probably wouldn't do that in any map. I don't know. Pickaxe box fights? Oh, heck no. How would that work? It's scary. I like the new Rank 2.0 update. I made a video on it if you want to check it out. 40. Siphon. I'm getting my toes tickled from every possible angle. Dear Neptune. It's just endless. Oh my gosh. They're everywhere. Chapter 5, Season 1 late game. That is very specific. 200. Do like an edit pump wars. We could do an edit pump wars. I really like that junk back in the day. It started. Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me sit in the corner and I'll like and favorite the map. All right, let's check out FNCS. Who's ready, chat?
Also going to be contested.
All right, I'm gonna be honest. Before we get started with this, I really don't know what's going on with Europe. Can you guys please tell me who qualified? Does anybody know? Because yeah, I don't really know what's going on. I just know it's gonna be absolutely stacked because it's Europe.
Knocks happen out the air.
All right, here we go. Match one. Who's ready? Type of W, bro.
This is gonna be exciting.
All right, so Rezon qualled, Sky and Scroll qualled, Thomas qualled.
New Sanctuary,
Did Savage qual?
POI for starters, and not only that, but easily one of the most active
it's definitely gonna be
parts
insane.
of
Yes,
the
sir.
mini-map,
Yeah, I know, man.
In general, Takata. I mean, we saw how many teams are going to be contesting each other almost immediately.
Savage and Qual?
So
What?
you have to anticipate that
Wait,
sparks
who's he
are
playing
going
with?
to
Hello?
fly. And whether or not teams are able to establish those first couple of footings, that's going to
How do
be
you not qual?
the real difference maker, because momentum
What?
is difficult to build. It's
Oh,
very
man.
easy to kind of let the nerves
Probably
interfere,
the new
I
dumb
think, for
surge
these
or
first
something.
couple of lobbies. So all these
playing with
teams really
Velo?
just trying to settle in.
Yeah, that was good though. I don't know. That must have been
Look at
unlucky.
what happened
Did
to
Mongo
Reason
qual?
over here.
Oh, Rezon.
Quick
Hold on.
Spawn engagement, but it looks like Reese and Noah are gonna be the ones staying
W
on
cooking,
top.
bro.
The pressure is
Look at
not
the soak
gonna
choke.
get to experience players like these.
Mongo
as
didn't
we
qual either. Oh my.
hop on over to one of the main events
Bro,
today.
neither of them?
Sharktini up against Huddy Fishy,
Nah, that
and they're
actually
not gonna
sucks,
waste
bro.
any time.
More than one prize here at stake over by Wonkulan, another legendary
Alright,
POI
so
in
who
this
would I know
lobby,
that
but
did
it's going
qual?
to be Teeny from overhead. Shark trying to find some of these opening shots. Fishy
Shark
on the
definitely qual.
run here.
Yeah,
Huddy
low-key,
just trying to hold the floor.
if I had
from
to guess
underneath
someone
him.
gets
Shark's
top
going
3
to the
today, it's
top.
probably Shark.
Try and regress from a
He's
separate
definitely
angle.
getting top
Teeny
3.
takes a big pump though, and that's going to force him to
This guy's
try
been cooking
and
this
push
season.
back. Just a little bit of space created here, but Fishy, Huddy, they are still just locked inside of this building. Shark and Teeny know that one
Yo,
misstep
Eagle! Thanks so much for the Prime,
end of
dude.
it,
5
and they'll
months.
choose to
Appreciate that,
disengage,
bro.
but it's only
Thank you
to
so
head
much.
back
What's up,
over to
Halo?
the
What's
vendings.
poppin',
They're
dude?
just trying to make sure
me
that they
turn this
can
down a
build
little
their
bit.
shield back up.
We know how
a little
aggressive
bit.
this team is. They're not gonna let go so easily.
Let me know how the volume is, chat.
Swizzy has actually gone down as well. So tough start. Good news is
All right,
this
lock
is
it in,
major
lock it in,
finals. You
lock it
mentioned
in.
it already. Taco 12 matches throughout 2 separate days. Chino and Pablo.
So I think prize pool for
They have
Europe is
Sandy
like
Strip uncontested.
300,
Many would say,
right?
Despite them
First
being
place.
contested or uncontested,
Something
it's
crazy,
those
bro.
later moments of the match that ends up being a bit troublesome.
I think it's
for
150
them.
per person.
Being
Or
in
it's either 150 or
the
100.
hardest lobby now here in the major
And then NA,
finals.
I think, is 75.
Surge, it's going to be as difficult as it can be. Rotations.
Shark loves
are
those
gonna be as difficult as
shockwaves.
they
Bro, I
can
think all the
be.
bros like it.
So they're going to really
pretty good.
have to make something happen here.
But this is not their first Grand Slam.
Here, Fortnite skin, Surfwitch, bro.
You just
Who's your
have
top
to
3 day
imagine
one?
that they've definitely done
Gosh.
their homework. They've got their plan.
I would say definitely
Locked
Shark
in.
somewhere in there.
Chat Flixie.
Other two, I really don't know.
Much calmer
I
scenes
haven't been
too.
watching a lot of EU
North
comp.
of the map here at Storm
So I gotta
Station,
see how, like, a match or two
uncontested,
plays
and
out,
so
and then I can tell
They
you.
won't have anybody to kind of intervene with their starting loot path. They're really just
What's up,
looking
Alio? How you doing, man?
to try and build up as
You
much
play
as
Man
they
to the Venture
can
3
before
came
they
out like 5
start
months ago.
Looking for some of those early net
I
surge
kind of
tags.
want to, man.
Teams have to be wary though.
The second one
as they
was
make
rough
their
for me,
moves,
so
especially some of the teams.
I just wasn't
Frigid
interested in playing the
Fortress
third one when it came
area.
out.
Karama and Akira looking to represent France big time here today.
Yeah, I got.
Yeah, the MA
I
guys are
hope
pretty
for this
good, man.
duo. They always seem to make it.
Remember the stadium was going
finals,
crazy last time we had a
but
LAN
lot
tournament
of
in
the
Europe.
time, especially recently, they're kind
Holy
of on the middle
forehead.
end of
Okay,
the
really, bro?
leaderboard. Good news is top 20.
You know
is
what? You guys
need.
lost face cam privileges.
But I'd like to see them.
You know what?
I don't know if it's going to be in this
Yeah.
major.
Yeah,
maybe
joke's
just this
on you
year, I
now.
want to see them kind of elevate a little bit more, and instead of being one of
No
those kind of
face
top
cam
15
BT.
teams, I want to see them get into that top 10.
Yeah.
They have
How'd
the
you like that?
experience. We head on over to Squibbly Shores.
Checking back
Holy
in, essentially,
loud?
with
Really?
Regan and
L
Riley after they won their
streaming
first
streak?
off-spawn scuffle
Actually,
over by the gas
to be
station.
fair
Squibbly
though,
Shores is
I
still
streamed
bound to draw plenty
32
of
hours
other
last
teams
weekend, and now I'm
to
streaming
the
30
area.
hours this
Nathan
weekend.
Neves, one part of the
So that's
POI,
60
Shakedown
hours a
Kilio
week.
on a
That's
separate
more than full
direction,
time.
And Takata,
If you really
bear
think
in mind,
about it.
Shakedown Kilio kind of just stalking out this porta potty.
Hear
One
me out.
misstep is all it takes for an immediate collapse. I like the intentions here. It seems like
this
they are
would be a bad
really
day.
fishing for an elimination or two, but it might not come so easy to them.
Got to do what you got to do in grands, bro.
Lobbies is you have a lot of time to study what your opponents have been doing throughout
No,
the season
Halo's
in your
handsome
surrounding
face is
areas.
gone.
If
Yes,
see
thank
common
you.
rotates,
Yes.
They tend to
You
take
see,
to
we gotta
certain zones.
compliment me like
You
that,
try and
chat, you
prepare
know?
yourself for that.
Den check? I don't
Sometimes
have a
it'll
den,
work
guys.
out,
I just
sometimes it
got on, man. Y'all think the
But
den
for
just
Jake
pops
and
up the
Co,
second I put a headset
they're
on?
just gonna play the waiting game.
Quick stat, 35 of these players are playing their first FNCS
They might
final.
be
Dang, bro.
Waiting a little bit longer than intended here. Though,
Yo, Rezon got
Takata,
that tower over there.
no
Oh
one's
my.
even nearby.
Looking for that surge
Near the
tags.
porta potty they can make use of. So, Reason, Noah, also just taking their time. Biko and Malabuka. Now, I know the desk kind of touched on it, where
Oh yeah, no, Malabuka and Vico.
I think
This is definitely a top 3 duo right here.
To solidify themselves as just like the outright best team, and then just falling short here, Takata. But
what do you do for 200 subs or 14 subs? I'm broke, so you better
final
make it good.
They know
I'll hit the gritty in
it's more than
Fortnite.
just that placement to the major.
They do an NA as well, yeah.
They're
gonna play FNCS. No, I have no plans of playing FNCS anytime soon, or competitive Fortnite for that matter.
We've talked about the kind of new era.
Maybe one day, though.
With a lot of the legends not coming through, but I'm gonna pause on that thought of Storm Demas.
I don't want to like put comp out of the picture, but yeah, I really don't have any plans of doing comp anytime soon.
Not the sort of site that Twig and Niger want to be dealing with. Deemish and Darm, you have to remember during Div Cup finals, they were certainly getting the better end.
No, I wouldn't do that for 200 gifted, bro. I'm sorry.
But
love your videos and streams. Used to be on Unreal and Fortnite, but I quit because they added too much. But I love your scary games. They're hilarious. Love you. Yo, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Deemish Darm, though.
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot.
Got exactly what they were after. Might have been
Fortnite's kind of in a weird state right now.
Surge damage, but
I'm hoping things get better.
Much different venue than what we were anticipating for them to.
I'm super happy with Grands, though. I gotta say, I've been waiting for this for like 3 months.
No, 11
since when?
Well. Now Cammy.
Because they announced there wasn't going to be any FNCS in season 1, so actually longer than 3 months.
A lot of our legends not having made it to this major final. The thing is, the
yeah, it would have been like December.
In terms of placement.
Dang, that's kind of crazy.
Yet for Cammy and Hari, so I'm excited to see if they can prove themselves throughout the day today.
When's NA Grands? It's this evening.
Might be looking
like
to make
after
a little
the
bit
evening.
more
I think it starts at like 4.
Against Skyjump and Momsy.
We're watching all day, guys, so don't go anywhere, okay? Long stream today, bro.
Scrolling
Long stream. Reload speedrun, I'm gonna start next week.
Much calmer.
Because I just did a Battle Royale speedrun last week.
Mostly just taking over the efforts of keeping tabs on their surge damage, kind of scouting out.
We'll do that. We'll probably do like scary games Monday.
In sight.
And then maybe like Tuesday or Wednesday we start Reload speedrun.
Plenty of heals
I think that would
to
be
spend
good.
some time inside of Storm if they need to.
What time is it? It's 10 a.m.
Rocky stuff,
I'm actually
though.
mad tired, bro. It's not even funny.
For a couple of other teams. Lusha, Howley, a little bit more split than what they would like to be. And this is a big debut, I would say, for Lusha, especially just trying to make up for some of the things that went down inside of Heats.
Don't have to comment on it yet. Now, if it happens again, we'll see. But, you know, let's hope the nerves, you know, got out in Heats. We're now in major finals. The prep has been done. It's time to lock in. Lucy Zangi close by. There's a lot of teams that are kind of contesting around where Sky and Scroll drop at Battlewood Boulevard. So they rotated towards Sus Studios now.
Ooh.
Yeah, you gotta play kind of weird because of the new Surge mode.
That's a big explanation for why Lush has taken this sweet time, though. Nero and Joshbot.
How'd you come up with their name? It's a long story, but essentially I really liked Legos, Star Wars, and Halo the game.
They will
kind of merged it all together.
Have to expend some materials while Nero and Joshbot.
I was like 6 years old.
Shots. Try and build up their surge.
I was trying to come up with a Minecraft name because I was switching to PC Minecraft Java for the first time.
For this opening lobby. And over by Latte Landing,
because I played on 360 a couple years prior.
Takata, you have to
Dude, I played Minecraft since I was like 4 years old. That's actually
trying
crazy.
to maybe cut through them from these elevation points.
Like, that game's been out forever, man.
A real opportunity to get some tags in.
Kung Fu Panda, what's up, dude?
They qualified through a VR in Heats.
This is Grands, yes, sir. This is Grands.
Now, just once we reach that
yo, Halo, read YouTube chat. Halo is 6'7", handsome, drives a Bugatti, has muscles, and is so handsome and is the best Fortnite player. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. W YouTube chat, bro.
We've seen the jokes online. I mean, they're not really jokes, to be honest. The second place player himself, he's gone in.
Oh no. Don't be jinxing it on the broadcast, bro.
Second place at a global championship. He just cannot find.
What's your map code? 4981442666816.
Taco, I think you think that this might be
the Box Fights FFA, bro.
The main thing to focus on is
have you ever met a famous streamer? Yeah.
Game in stride. But what I noticed there, Takata, is the mythic.
I know I don't do much nowadays, but like, you know,
opportunity for them
I did a lot back in the day
to be able to get a mythic shotgun in their hands and knowing
that
Focus
that, bro.
is
Yeah,
going to be
Halo 7,
the one
dude.
rocking it. The type of respect that Thomas HD has to have for his co-pilot.
Yeah.
It
it's
just
a
really
good list.
indicates how strongly
It's a good
Thomas
list, but Nick
considers
A30's
his fragging capabilities.
probably
And
the
it's not
biggest.
surprising to see them taking their sweet time over at Riptides either. They love sitting on
Yeah,
those vending machines.
yeah,
They can
if you just
play
wanna
out
go
those
off
white
follower
heels
count.
very effectively and look for those later rotations to try and make an approach from dead side.
Love you, man. Thank you,
zone.
Pando.
But other teams not really provided that luxury.
Dude, this tea's
T
making me
and
feel so much
Shark,
better.
They're really just looking
meant TG?
for that
Nah.
wonky wheel rotation, but Sayas and Sketty,
I wish, bro.
Spaniards,
He doesn't leave the
a little
house.
dicey
I
over
don't
by
leave the
New
house.
Sanctuary.
Nobody's touching grass around
Quite
here.
far
But I
from
used to go to a
zone,
lot of
though,
like
so you
gaming
can see they don't
conventions.
really want
I
to
went
take
to
this engagement.
PAX
Loot isn't
back in the day.
looking too hot either, to
I
be
did
fair.
PAX East
Kind of curious what happened leading up
and
to this.
World Cup.
In terms of damage,
And I did like a
though,
lot of IRL junk.
looks like both
so I met a lot of cool
teams
people.
actually are looking quite healthy at the moment. If
Have
they
you
don't
met
tag
Pete?
each
No, I
other
don't go
in this
outside.
rotation.
I told you guys, it was back in the day, bro. Wait, this was 2019, 2018.
Still, time that's spent inside of the storm
What's up, Halo? What's up, Aiden?
just allows other teams to rotate ahead of you, and not only that, just get boxed up in positions where they could look to try and cut you off. We know just how volatile Surge can be,
Hey, thank you,
especially
Creepy.
in a set lobby
Appreciate that, bro.
format. But when you compare a Heat's final set lobby to the caliber of
When's
a
TG
Grand
getting an
Finals,
Icon
it's
Series
a
skin?
whole
Bro, I don't know,
different
man.
ballpark, and
He needs one.
teams
He
like
needs
Demon
it,
Dawn
bro.
that have sort of been
He should have been one of the
working their
first
way
people to
around
get
the
one.
ringer.
I don't know what is
They
going
know
on with that.
exactly what they've got to do.
Like,
but
if I was working for Epic,
one thing
like,
to know,
he would have
it's
gotten
another
one
thing to
right
manifest it.
after Ninja. Like, it would have been Ninja,
Giannis
2 months
cheated.
later,
We
TG.
were
It would have been,
talking
like,
about them
right in
earlier.
2020. I
Now,
don't know what's going on. Like,
Giannis.
why they've waited so long, as well
Good to
as
see if you can represent Germany.
like, what's going
and
on with all that.
Dusseldorf. Didn't qual Major 3 in 2025 or Globals, but he did.
Can you play
qual
Cash Cup for
Div
Vid?
Cup last
Nah.
season. Issue was he was always in that middle end of the leaderboard. I think he got like 9th once. This season,
Yo, Halo, what's up, Jack?
didn't qual Div Cups, but
You should log into your old
Heat's
Minecraft account and check your
performance
world.
Was there?
I
We're
think
now
my
in the
old
major
Minecraft account's
finals. The
deleted,
experience is there.
unfortunately.
So let's see if they put in the practice.
Well,
It's a
we've got
Mojang account, and I thought
a
they
little bit
deleted
of a check-in with where Huddy
the
and Fishy
Mojang
actually
system,
wound
and you have
up
to have a
at the
Microsoft
Wonky
account.
Land.
I'd have to check. I don't know. I haven't played Minecraft in years, but I remember seeing a tweet about that in like 2021. So it might be deleted.
Because of Fishy and Huddy's desperation.
I'd have to look because I think I just had a
that
Mojang account and not a
likely
Microsoft
recognizing
account.
that this is a
But
team
then I
that is
also
very
played
much hurting with
Bedrock.
the way that they were trying
So then
to
I
just
would have had a
bounce
Microsoft
inside
account.
of their box, and they are doing a great job.
So maybe
Just
some of my
keeping
worlds
them
are still
shut
around.
out.
I don't know. I'd have to
Panzer
check.
just overextends and gets
Oof.
trapped.
Ooh.
The Yapko now left to
That's
try
not
and
great.
sort things out himself. He'll be able to at least grab Panzer's body, bring him back
Yeah,
to
that's a bit
safety
messy.
net. But for Huddy and Fishy, it's going to be a clean exchange here.
Mojang's still the
One
owner of
for
Minecraft, so
one.
it
They
isn't
are just
deleted.
barely above the damage threshold,
Uh,
so solid effort.
I remember seeing something about
by
though.
Panzer to still
I mean, I could be
come
wrong.
out of something with that, but it's just.
I'm
the
not saying
fact that
Minecraft's
even became
deleted.
such a
I'm
huge
saying like
50-50 in
the
first
way of
place.
logging in my
Yeah,
old
it is
account would be
not what
deleted
you want,
because they switched
especially
it
with
to
Net Surge.
need your Microsoft account or whatever.
You have to be careful
I don't
on
know.
those risky plays, especially
Wait,
when
hold
you
on.
get up close and personal.
WB?
but Huddy almost getting knocked, all
Oh.
his shield taken away.
They didn't
as now
communicate that very
continue
well.
with their rotate.
Ooh, tough scenes for Akira off in the distance. Saw him knocked. Whether
Let
or
me see if I can go
not
live on Vertical yet.
Karama is going to be able to revive him. We'll have to find out later on. But Fenine, Moneymaker, they were very much
not gonna be able to vertical stream
able to kind of prove to everyone that had taken them as being able to win a lobby in their heats. Now they want to prove that it wasn't just the heats level that they were
man.
capable of making that happen, right? 250 above right now for their surge threshold. And they've
let
got
me
a great
check.
spot currently because they're just looking to try and push people back from the outskirts, but all these teams, you know, that kind of spend a little bit more time
Yeah,
inside
that's
a
my
storm,
stream
for
key,
whatever
dude. I don't know what's
reason,
going on with
XC,
YouTube.
Chris Buka, they are
I literally
hurting
can't
right
go
now.
live.
Takata,
I'm
they
gonna
got
have
Surge
to,
taken away, then they've got the lobby focusing in on them, and they got
just gonna have to
Hydra
private
and
it.
Keto closing in, looking for the secondary half of this duo. They've already got one elimination. Now they'll take the other.
Sorry, chat. No
Hydra
vertical
and
stream today, bro.
Keto. Might even be able to
It's
find a
not
little
letting
bit
me.
more, but we've got more action taking place here. And Teeny Shark
Alright, I'm just gonna close the
repairs in
window.
their sights, just an immediate collapse. That is a tough scenario there for sure for to deal with.
Repairs did not last long. As Darm and Beamish now also getting picked by Surge.
All right, Fortnite, I get it. You're about to go on sleep mode. I get it.
Yes, finals 23K earned. In 2025, getting 3rd in Major 2, 6th on a global stage, and over $200,000 in earnings, literally from 23K to over 200K combined for this duo. They rose up very quickly, and now once again a chance to prove themselves in a major finals lobby, but being just right above that threshold, it's going to be difficult for this first match.
More importantly still, I'm only seeing one Flowberry Mist Grenade right now in
man.
Darm's loadout, so that's going to be their priority for shield recovery.
Scared,
but
bro.
not only that, the mobility just looked like it was
What is
lacking.
going on
They're gonna
my
have a tough
mat,
time
man?
on these next couple of rotations if they can't convert on elimination soon enough here. Belusi and Zangy, though.
What's going on over there? I don't know, bro. I don't want to know.
Sky Scroll, though, doing an excellent job just picking the lobby apart.
Oh, this is stacked, man. Still 61 up.
Shots
Dang,
very
bro.
hard to avoid, especially from teams
low-key.
like Sky and Scroll. They are
I'm gonna pre-fire a top
pressure.
3
The
here.
pistol as well, and
In no particular
it just
order.
feels unfair.
Sky and
It
Scroll,
really does.
because they've been
Average
popping off.
placement of 4 in the
Vico
Div Cups.
and his duo.
I mean, they can play together well. They
And
can play
Shark and his
solos
duo.
incredibly
No
well.
particular order, but I
And
think
they're
those guys are
looking
going to get
strong
somewhere in
to
the top
kick this
3.
off.
If I had to
There are a
guess.
lot of teams right
Oh, yeah,
now.
Cammy and Chari are definitely going to cook, too.
From surge takes.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This
Cammy and
is
Hottie are
stacked,
not
bro.
going to be one of them, though. Instead,
When's the last time you went
they'll
outside?
join the rest of the lobby, just looking to kind of focus out some of these teams that are very clearly in questionable positions. And it's difficult to tell because there are just so many shots being sent one direction, but Cammy, Hottie, they'll take their chance to strike. They're going to be some of the first to move into that next front side of the zone, but they've got to make sure that they avoid a lot of the local foot traffic surrounding them. I like these look backs in. Sky Scroll just making it look too easy.
December?
Literally, it's like, oh, just look back, shoot, I could do that. In a major final,
Yeah, probably like
understanding how difficult it actually
mid-December.
is to position yourself in a good place. What happens
Nah, I
before,
think-
during the rotates,
I think last
the
week.
shields, the mats,
I think it's been a
conserving
week.
all of this while still getting enough damage for Surge. They're currently showing a
Yeah,
flawless
like the
performance.
16th. It was probably the last time I went
He's
outside.
lost his teammate, forced to play it out as a solo. Luckily enough, though, 85
You can do scary
above
games today? Probably
Surge.
not.
Still has a good
Stream's
amount of
lagging for
mobility
me?
and heals, so
Bro, what?
hopefully Marius can rack up some points here.
No.
If there's
Bit
ever
rate's fine.
someone to not count out just yet, it's always
What is
going
going on with
Medius,
YouTube,
though.
man?
Takata
Like,
especially drawing
YouTube's
back
having
to
such
that
a hard
huge
time with
performance
streaming
where he
today.
Solo clutch and went
Ay,
absolutely
ay, ay.
ballistic. So even with that rough start, not having eye drop by his side, Medius very likely to still be able to try and convert some placement points here, if not knowing every elimination is worth 4 apiece. That is drawing a lot of desire here, but Flixie and Chat
Yeah, that's not great.
had a tough time keeping their
Not a
surge
good
above,
situation
and
to be in.
Flixie, unfortunately, just 1 second too long of the edit open. A player drive-by finish is
These guys
so
are holding height way too early, bro.
unbecoming, I would say, for Chad and Flixie to be in that kind of spot in the first place. I think
This might be
that
kind of rough. They don't really got
they
loot
would
like that.
definitely like to
One
try and resolve
shockwave,
that
someone's gonna yoink that
the lobby
junk.
too, but
They better hope no one looks for it.
damage has been done. Sky and Scroll, though,
Like height is hard to
harassing
just
behind
hold for a long
Moneymaker,
period of time
Belusi,
this season.
Zangy. No one is safe
You gotta get
right
it like
now,
really far
as
late
long
game.
as they're in Sky and Scroll's line of sight.
They've not taken a single risk.
You can do a prediction,
too. I mean,
Halo?
they're just
No,
taking
no, no,
shots
not for
from
this
afar.
match.
It's
I'm
all
gonna do a
time
prediction next
positioning.
match.
Jew and Country too. Oh, hold on. They actually
W
have the
Marius,
zone
get an early
pulled
rotate.
right
He's
by
playing
their
as a
drop
solo.
spot, so they're able to double ramp all the way up.
Yeah, see what I mean? Someone just
Marius
shockwaveded
still
up and hit him
solo
100.
clutching it.
Like, bro,
But
it's...
HP is
it's
Sky
hard.
Scroll are gonna play full low
I
here.
swear some of these players don't have a plan. Yeah, well, I mean, a third of the lobby has never played a Grands before, so... Yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense.
No one has seemingly spotted out this solo just yet.
I think 35, right?
Hasn't been forced down
That's
by
what he said earlier.
height. Setting up for Korea, just trying to make his way forward now, just trying to make sure that he's staying on
It's definitely
pace
because of the new
with
surge
front
meta,
side
bro.
of zone. Ju and Cantry also trying to make sure that they can prevent anybody from challenging them just yet, but it is a big commitment very early on in Malabuka, Sky, Squirrel, so many strong contenders looking to try and make their way up, and Marius has fallen,
That's
but
unlucky.
he at least was able to collect 2 eliminations along the way. Still some points to add on. Teeny Shark, though, a lot of work cut out for them. The moment they look back, they see players hawking them down.
caught off guard. They're put into a bit of panic here. They're going to have to look for a refresh. But if any team is capable of playing aggressive and picking it up, it is going to be Shark and Teeny. Vico Malabuca, on the other hand, showing their experience as well as Gino Pablo. Was that a high ground retake? Potentially. Ju now dropped to just a
hold on. Yeah, they get it. Let's go.
We've got our first
this is a good team on height.
In terms of the high ground debate, but Pablo, Gino.
Yeah, see, now is a good time to get hype, bro.
Now, only 2 builds right
late
now
enough in the game where it actually
Pablo.
matters.
They're going to look to strike now. It's going to be a
Bro, Fortnite Pro's changed the name so much. I know, man. It's rough. They gotta stop doing that.
If he can reconnect with his duo Pablo, but he won't get the chance.
Oh, gosh.
By the lobby, Cammy, Hottie, they go for height now. They've sent it. Cammy, last man left standing for the time being. Gloveshe has been eliminated. That little bit of psych material going to help them out, but Pablo can't make it back in.
What is going on, man? Cammy's hitting a thunder bomb.
To drop all the way to ultimate low because of where the zone is pulling.
I have no idea who wins this. Cammy's playing as a solo now. I still see Shark.
So many
I don't know if his duo's alive.
Left scattered.
And I see Scroll.
Lower layers here, Takata, but Cammy, he's gonna keep building.
It might be a solo that wins this. Low key, is that kind of crazy to say?
Cammy not only on the high ground, but
I could see that happening. Wait, Cammy moving? Hold on. Max. No.
Into the depths, gets taken
That would have been crazy.
It's all up to Cringe and
wait, Shark goes down.
To finish this match off.
But people are forgetting about Skull here in the underbelly. Volko and Cringe.
Yeah, wow, this got a free win, man. Let's go.
Very first
game.
Here in game
I gotta be hype, bro.
Moment, it
that gotta be hype.
Might just get it done.
Let's go, bro.
One healthy duo left over in the lobby.
I'm gonna do a prediction for next match. Who do you guys want on the prediction?
A great display to start things off.
I want to get a good list of teams on here, you know.
So many incredible solo names in the lobby there.
Hang on.
Took 2 to get it done, Mini
What are we feeling?
Yeah,
when's NA?
Really
it's a little later. We're going to be streaming all day.
Took height there, perfect timing on that. They saw Cammy was a solo up there on height, perfect opportunity for them to take it, and then riding out the end game. I've been a big Volko sort of stan, I suppose, over the years.
Shark, okay.
Yeah, I knew
Shark.
You knew that's what I was going to say, but yeah, I've sort of been excited to see his rise. Didn't really happen for him in trios last year.
Vico.
Was looking good in duos. Hasn't really seen too much from him. Hopefully this is a sign of more to come.
Definitely. It will be interesting to see if these guys can sustain in the lobby, because actually we had a number of players definitely putting their best foot forward there. Some players who sometimes take a few more games to get into it. But for Cringe and Volko, I think top 20 is definitely a certainty for these guys, Levin, even though it's only...
All right, good list.
Yeah,
Let's keep it going.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, right? You know, you don't want to...
HaloBT.
What's the saying?
Count your chickens before they've hatched.
I don't know who else. Yeah, I don't know either, bro.
We've got a lot of games, but look, these guys are definitely a team in the running.
Swizzy, yep.
Because one, they have been incredibly impressive, right? They've been one of the stronger teams.
Malabuca.
I think, you know, a lot of people probably have them in that sort of top 10 sort of area.
I might end up typing 2 different names that are actually a duo at this rate. But
this is a great start.
If you guys know, please let me know.
To prove it not just to fans, but to prove it to themselves.
And they're also a consistent team,
Moneymaker, did he qual?
Yeah, they are, and I expect
I didn't see him that much.
Considering their drop spot as well, right in the center of the map, looks like they're uncontested. Not quite sure what happened off spawn for those guys in that game. So I'm sure we'll get to see more of that as the tournament develops. But expect to see these guys in end games. It's just whether they'll be able to keep having those highs in terms of the wins.
All right, I'll add Moneymaker, and then that'll be it.
That will be talking more about game 1.
All right, boom. Y'all got 10 minutes. Start predicting. Let's see what chat's gonna say here. All right, so no one's gonna win. Okay. Chat's sleeping. You forgot Cringe? Well, Cringe just won a match. The odds of winning back-to-back games and grands are so low, man. That would be insanely impressive. That goes for NA too, unless it's Pete, funny enough, but otherwise, nah, it's pretty rare, bro. It's pretty rare. Do it on YouTube. It's Twitch only. Polls and predicts are on Twitch. It's painful doing polls on YouTube, man. And this is a prediction, not a poll. So there's channel points, which is a feature that's not on YouTube. So I quite literally can't. I can do polls, but then they're kind of buns on YouTube. I don't like how it works. But that's just YouTube. Like, that's just the features on YouTube. It's not very well built for streaming. But I love YouTube streaming, so I do it anyway. Love my community. I'm seeing a lot of Shark in the chat. Yeah, Shark's gonna cook today, bro. Shark is gonna cook. Do you think Clicks can get his first FNCS win? Dude, it's gonna be rough, man, because I feel like he just gets griefed a lot. I think he can. I'm confident that he can, but dude, it's Pete and a couple other duos, man. Like, they're just gonna land on him. You know what I mean? Like, he'll be doing good, they're just gonna land on him, and then it just gets cooked from there, you know? I hope so. I'd be good with it. It's okay, you're him, Halo. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Yeah, chat. There's nothing I can do. I mean, it's not a feature on YouTube. I mean, I can show you the features I have. I'll list them. Start a Q&A, which is kind of a pointless feature, I'm not gonna lie. Start a poll, but the poll system on YouTube is terrible. Or members only live stream. Those are the 3 features I have. I don't have channel points. I don't have hype trains. I don't have predictions. I don't have any of these other features that are on Twitch. So it's like, you know, it's how YouTube does streaming. I really hope they like lock it in though, because I think YouTube streaming could be insanely good if they just add some more features. You know, it's kind of empty on the features. Watching from Australia, love you so much, Halo. You're my inspiration. Yo, thank you. Appreciate that, bro. W Australia. W, bruv. W. And Clicks is gonna stream grants. I don't know. I think, as crazy as it might sound, it's a good idea for him to not stream grants.
Europe Major 1 finals,
because I feel like every time he streams a big tournament, he gets griefed. Like, literally every time he streams a tournament, he gets griefed. So I think if he's really trying to win, it would actually be a good idea for him to not stream. But at the same time, I get it. As a content creator, you gotta do what you gotta do. So it's, yeah, I don't know. It's up to him at the end of the day, but still.
2v1, even if he couldn't pull it off.
It's a difficult decision. You know?
Yeah, not at all. I think the biggest thing for these guys when
it comes to that
game was we were all wondering, were they going to be landed on in that first game after Josh Bot marked it sort of a couple hours before Grands, and it was a false.
I don't know. If I was going to play Grands, like let's say in a magical world I was playing comp and I qualled, I would probably stream it. But if I was like a super good contender to win it, dude, I'm putting on like a 20-minute delay. I'm not even exaggerating. Like,
there's always a bit of a shaky.
That junk's gonna have the longest delay you've ever seen in your entire life.
That's gonna settle them now, I think. You know,
but I'll figure it out. You know,
of course, that would have been in the back of their mind, looking at the drop.
That's what I would do.
Are we gonna be contested? Are we?
Are you gonna spectate the new Reload map today? Not today, but later this week, sure. Yeah.
They play exactly
I think what I'll do, chat.
Very hip to hip. Not.
I want to do a Discord video where I react to your gaming setups. I want to do that for more Halo. I want to do a spectate video for more Halo. With the new Reload update, changes, reset, all that. I think it'd be a good idea to do another spectate. And then I want to do a speed run in Reload because I'm currently unranked. I was just in Unreal, but they reset me. So speed run for the main channel, Reload speed run, Discord video, spectate video. That's what I'm thinking.
Pablo and Chino play a bit too safe, Miniminer, because they both made it to the end game, but they're sitting in 9th right now, only 3 eliminations.
Good looking leaderboard so far.
Yeah, potentially. I mean, it was nice to see them in the end game, of course. We spoke about
yeah, my bad. I was trying to move my cam, bro. I didn't click it in time.
Necessarily going to have that consistency. We haven't seen it from them so far in their performances this season, but this is a real nice sign.
Stream's lagging, brother. You're the only one typing that.
We spoke about it as well. The
I think you're the one lagging.
Potential. We saw Pablo need to solo clutch a little bit here. Hopefully they can continue to do this.
Yeah,
are you going to globals? No, I don't leave my house, chat.
Went to play for height, right? That was what they saw as their
I stay inside, bro.
And it just got a bit too messy for them, right? They sort of ran out of steam as the games go on. I'm curious to see again how heavily do they choose to play for height. I think we know that if they go up for it, they're going to be a threat. I also think a lot of people watching these guys will go, if you guys just keep playing mid game, you're probably going to frag out.
Papa played that pretty good.
Sort of keep yourself pushing until top 5s that way as well.
That was unfortunate.
So I'm interested to see sort of what are these guys feeling is their route to victory.
Yo, thank you so much for the $2, bro. Appreciate that. Thank you.
You know what I really enjoyed? I love seeing stress-free sets.
Maybe, bro. Maybe. I'm gonna look it up on YouTube, but
to watch.
Yeah.
If I can't find it immediately, I'm gonna back down and give up, okay? Because I'm doing a lot right now. But thank you so much for the $2, bro. Appreciate it.
I'm interested to see how much more this continues. Of course, we've seen, you know, Malibu in the past have really incredible day ones in FNCS finals, and you know, this one was a fine sort of showing for them again, showcasing some of their best ability. When these two are on mid-ground layers like this and they have to fight teams, there's just, you know, not many.
Yeah, I can't even find what you sent me, bro.
Malibu has been, you know, the boogeyman of mid-ground for years and years.
Yeah, if you post it on like TikTok or something, I can't be digging around. But thanks so much for $2, bro. Appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna feel great about them, you know, being a
team. You got winning Halo?
The top by the end of the game as well.
I don't know, man.
And we spoke about Fortnite today as well. These guys are very risk-taking. They maybe make some mistakes, but I think that's going to play into their benefit and into their favor here in the major finals. Some of those teams that are maybe newer that we expect to do well, maybe they'll hold back a little bit. They wouldn't make those same plays they're going to make in those heats. Whereas for these guys, they've done that. They know what they can do. They know how they can maybe make some of those plays work, and maybe they go a little bit too far sometimes, but at least they have the confidence to take those risks.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard again if we can. I'm curious
They're multiplying.
To see where Cammy, I should say, managed to clutch himself to. I nearly called him Clutchy then, because this was fantastic from him. I don't know if he's the person we expected to see in those final moments there, but it was an impressive showing, Levin.
Why are we? Look, this is what I was talking about. Why are we doubting Cammy?
Thanks for another $2, bro. Appreciate that. Please, bro, I'm your biggest fan. Dude, I just looked.
Disappoint when it comes to
there wasn't there unless you're talking about the channel you're on right now.
You know, previous FNCSs and duos for him. With how legendary his
you got a link?
Been, one of the funny things is he actually has never won an FNCS.
I mean, you post yoga on that channel, so I don't think it's on that one.
Better individual duos performances in the history of this game. I think back to, you know,
Did you got a link, man?
It was right. Season.
Thank you so much for $2, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you.
Was arguably the MVP of that.
Thank you. Because I just checked, and you have like 2 videos, and both of them are like 6 months old.
Where we're walking away saying he's the MVP. So
I don't think it's that. I mean,
we don't necessarily think of Cammy as very differently. We always think of him as one of a pair mini minor.
Yeah, potentially. I think he's one of those players that maybe isn't the most flashy in terms of mechanically, but he's got the brains, he's got that ability, he's got that experience now as well. And even in that particular endgame, I think things could have ended a little bit better for him if that harpoon managed to get some of those materials. He was up on height as a solo, but ultimately ran out of steam. You saw him there with a harpoon trying to look into the storm to grab those materials slightly too far away.
What's wrong with your map? Dude, people are sus.
If that had a couple of 100 mats on there, maybe we'd be talking about a Cammy solo clutch.
Dude, thanks for the $2, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, I just looked, bro. Are you talking about YouTube Shorts?
Clutch for the win mini.
Yes, we did, and you know, it's nice to see these guys. Of course,
bro, I just looked.
I think a lot of the conversation 11 would have been about these guys.
I checked both the channels. Like, this is what I'm saying. Every time someone wants me to watch an edit, I gotta go digging. I can never find it, and it's just like it's always a hot mess, bro.
But in endgame, this is exactly what we expect.
Yeah, the last time you posted was Fortnite with memes, and that was 3 months ago. I don't think that's an edit.
Answer to why a lot of people, even with them being contested, are still so incredibly high on their chances to, you know, walk away with a
I don't see it, bro. I'm looking at your shorts too. I don't see it.
This is what they showcase.
Thanks so much for $2 though, bro.
And they're gonna get a limbs, right? 9 limbs there, not too shabby.
What time's the NA Grands?
Are you ready for some more, boys?
Always.
Always. A bit more enthusiastic, please. I bet chat is loving it right now. You two, I think you're a bit subdued, but it is only game number 2. So let's head back to Taco.
You hear about the pros being disqualified? I have. What's going on with that, though?
We're also excited here.
Wait, sorry, me, guys. I gotta be. What's going on with that, though, chat? Because I heard that. Gosh, it was like I heard about 3 big pros that got DQ'd. I don't know how many. Like, did it go up to 50? Like, how much of the lobby? I just know 3. And they got DQ'd for downloading like some weird sketchy thing. Yo, YA, thanks so much for the resub, bro. We can't see Frank. Yeah, no, I moved my cam up. Sorry, I forgot. I was getting a lot of chat messages yapping. I moved the cam. This is a lot better, right? Thank you so much for the 7 months, though, bro. Appreciate that, Wyatt. All right, I'm gonna unmute.
Yeah.
They used an app for tracking storm surge.
We'll see if
wait, so Josh got DQ'd, Yamzo got DQ'd.
I mean, Levin mentioned it
wait, who
earlier
else?
as well. We have
that's
seen
crazy. Why would they do that? Oh my gosh, man. Why are Fortnite pros like this, bro? Like, what's the thought process on that, man?
And for Panzer,
like,
Yapko,
a couple days before Grands, you're like,
they got their work cut out for them.
This sketchy software that clearly gives me quite a bit of an advantage that might be considered a hack in Epic Games' eyes. Let me download it right before Grands.
Both teams going to be able to get themselves decent
What are we doing?
I would anticipate for
What are we doing? They were told it wasn't bannable, bro. You're gonna do that like a couple days before Grands. I don't even care if it's like exit lag or something that's been around for like a decade. Don't do new stuff right before Grands. Like y'all heard how oh gosh, I think it was last Globals. It was the last LAN event that happened. Something like 1/3 of the lobby. There was like 30 something people that were caught using macros, and it was so many people that they just had to let it go for that tournament. But then they banned it for the next tournament because so many people. It's like, guys, stop trying to download weird stuff that gives you an advantage. Just play the game normally. Ay, man. Oh, sorry. Let me refresh.
Quick, nice.
I accidentally paused it.
Well, you like to see it.
It's what you love to see. The OG's back in business. Going back to Dark Dominion, though, like what I was saying is when you have someone surprise con, if it doesn't go well from them in the first
they
matches,
didn't know it was considered cheating or not. I should clarify.
Away. But when they win the first match,
I don't think that's Fortnite's fault.
Off spawn, it's not.
I think if you're a pro, you should DM Fortnite or use a contact. I'm pretty sure a lot of the major pros do have contacts. But you would figure that out first. I wouldn't blame that on Fortnite. Like, you downloaded a program that gives you an advantage right before Grands.
Hey, why not throw our names into the hat too?
Like, you're the one that downloaded it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't blame Epic Games for that. If it was something that was been used forever, like let's say what's a good software that people have been using for a minute? Like let's say like a keyboard software. Like I use Wooting. So let's say the keyboard software for Wooting, it's allowed in Fortnite. Let's say they magically made it not allowed tomorrow and the Wooting keyboard's now banned, but they didn't tell anyone. Epic Games' fault, 100%. But you know, if it's a new thing, like how's Epic supposed to know about that, you know?
Making it to the finals.
Yo, thank you so much for $2, bro. Appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, this is the last time I try shorts, third newest.
So hopefully Swizzy can clutch it up.
Hang on, I'll look one more time, bro.
Back in major final lobbies.
Yeah, can you do like a link?
Whole other ball game.
I think it's supposed to too, man.
Marius had a good clutch in the last match, but hopefully this time around it can be a.
So it's SL pings.
He's currently 16th with 30 points, so wasn't great, but you know, good enough to hold on. You know, had Levin earlier. Talking kind of about
this post,
especially for the top 20. It was 5 end games, being a good end game, which is top 5 with 4 elims on average.
I had to mute. I don't know if it's copyrighted.
50 to 300 points after these days conclude.
Did you use CapCut for this?
I mean, so far, decent start.
But they've got to be very careful because Media's iDrop likely have no idea that Yapko Panzer are guarding that rare chest, waiting for the perfect jump scare setup.
I appreciate that, bro. Thanks so much for that.
Into that building.
The Riz clip caught me off guard. Thank you so much, man.
Very shortly. Battlewood Boulevard.
If I downloaded wall hacks, is that cheating? Yes, bro.
It was originally.
What PC do you have? It's custom.
They were possibly going to be contested at the start.
Can you do another best clip of all time, please?
It doesn't appear as
for the Reacts channel or like a more Halo thing.
To actually work their way into this position. Sky Scroll.
W high ground. Actually, I think I have a new Reacts video I can post.
But when you go this high up, Takata, other teams in the area, it is going to naturally alter the flow of the lobby.
That it is, and some of the duos that might have had surge problems in the last match might be playing a little bit more active this time around. Arco Kire opted in for the surge base by their drop here. Will they actually be able to find connections? The issue is with these 2-day tournaments is, especially after the end of day 1, your opponents kind of learn a lot of your habits and will try and mitigate those tag opportunities for you or even loot opportunities. Marius iDrop though, looks like they want to get a bit aggressive.
It's not only that, I think iDrop was unfortunately on the receiving end, considering how low his HP just was. The fact that they had to expend one of their Flowberry Mist Grenades just to bring him back up to a healthy contention point. But Medius, iDrop, job's not done. Yapko Panzer on the ropes right now.
Panzer fire loadout, bro.
Low. Don't know if he's got any white heals to be able to sort himself out.
Dude, if I got a full gold loadout, I'd be giddy in a tournament like this.
HP, but now, without having found a clean knock or elimination,
please comment. Oh, on the edit? Sure, yeah.
They were able to build some surge, but the way that net surge counts up, Takata, wouldn't be surprised if it ended up
in the dab.
ultimately kind of working against them, because that's a big time to invest
and
not really net a huge elimination there.
200?
In terms
Thanks so much for that, bro.
Cringe.
I appreciate when you guys make me edits.
Solko here. This drop spot is surrounded by
quite
a lot of contested duos,
crazy,
so building up extra high, hopefully they can find some options.
Ari and Cammy now on their rotate through Dark Dominion.
I'm back.
I already see a lot of these pre-existing builds, and they
What's Discord? You can export Discord chat, bro.
He's got himself kind of sorted up in a bit of a search tower off the side of the building, but whether or not they actually choose to challenge it, we'll have to wait and see. Sky taking some shots over by Cringe. But they've got to sort what's going on directly underneath them. Seems like Yorko and Kire
these guys seem nervous.
Take out Twy and Cringe early on. They are forcing
this
fight.
They do not want to be fighting this.
They are not allowing Twy and Cringe a whole lot of wiggle room
Savage
here,
Claw?
and it doesn't help
apparently not. A lot of
guys
were saying that earlier.
Kind of
I didn't see that.
Saying, hey, if these guys are building up in wood right now, they've got to be a little bit worse for wear, and that's certainly the case for Twy right now. Doesn't have a whole lot of material left to work with. So whether or not they wanted this fight,
what's up, Halo? What's up,
Edison? Find a conclusion to it if they want to keep packing through this big game.
Going back over closer to Wonky, darn Dimish now. I'm wondering if Fishy's a solo here. It's looking like he is. And in the 2v1, Fishy will go down. They
that looks good.
Are looking rough in these early games. It seems that they keep trying to fight a little bit, losing HP, losing shield, kind of Shark Teeny, scaring them away from Wonky Land.
You want me to mute?
And them just being put into shambles and it quite not going their way.
Okay.
But the fact that Shark has one elimination, that tells me that there's a reason why Fishy was sent packing way west of the map.
Yo, thanks so much for $2, bro. Appreciate that. Thank you.
More than happy.
Thanks so much for commenting. I got you, man. Thanks so much for making an edit. What do you got for food? Oh, yeah, hold on. Let me show it.
What a tower.
Talk about a box up. This is certainly
so I got
a sight to witness.
And then
truly Gonzo in a separate little tower, but it is.
I'm not performative
for sure.
But you could probably guess what it is.
Funny because there's mountains by Cringe, and the team's based up on
it's actually fire. Low-key love that stuff.
As high as Cringe is here.
Brother is cranking 90s, that's for sure. But
yeah,
Volko,
90s. You green matcha? Yeah, it's matcha.
Like it might be
I'm not performative though, I swear, bro. I get that every single time, man. It's so annoying.
Malibuka Vico
like, just
in
let
the
me
area.
enjoy my match.
Kind of exploring the tunnels for right now.
I've been a tea person my entire life.
Dealing with Skyjump and Momsy.
I tried matcha for the first time.
They do have pizza.
When it was blowing up,
and
I really liked it, and I've been drinking it ever since.
Obviously, they're trying to conserve some of the materials here.
And then now it's like, Halo, you're being performative.
After Latte landing on a little bit soft
I really like
them.
teas, bro.
They've been forced to try and find that surge elsewhere.
Oh my gosh, this is fire.
And Lunex seems to be their
Holy
priority
cow.
target.
I'm gonna end up somehow making a mess.
Having already been sorted out. 2 eliminations now.
Let me chat, look at this.
That's going to put Panzer and Yapko right back. Exactly where they need to be able to play out inside the storm.
What is matcha made out of? Slurp juice from Fortnite.
Nebs and Nathan actually started off quite strong. 6th place, 3 eliminations. Going well so far.
How tall are you?
Now,
on a good day, 8'7".
Is the question. Good news for them. They're not contested. And
I got a cop on them. I mean, it's actually good. It's not for everyone though.
It did go
like it's a very
east. That's why players like Chap and Flixie had a bit of a struggle getting there.
It's like green tea,
Minori,
but with a slightly different flavor, and then you put other stuff with it, Minori, so it's more tolerable.
Kind of just reviewing whether or not they're
That's
going
what most
to
people
be
do. I just have mine
to
with
actually
cinnamon.
Take this immediate fight. They know fully aware that there is another team kind of surrounding their area over in Builder's Barracks, but they still want to take a little bit of a calmer approach.
Argentina are second right now? Yeah, they're cooking, bro.
They know that they've got the positional advantage against Andipuzo and Werix.
What rank are you in Reload? I haven't played, bro.
From Minotti.
I'm unranked.
Looks like he's going for an absolute lurk approach. Might be able to catch them off guard from a separate angle if he manages to stay tucked away fully on that crouch approach. But we'll have to wait and see whether or not that actually nets them. A nice couple of eliminations. Focus Thomas, though, one more time here at Sus Studios, and it is evident from their loadouts that they were successful yet again. Finding that mythic.
I think I've mostly solved my sleeping problems. So.
Werix, Andipuzo, though.
I'm gonna try to fix my sleep schedule fully.
Minori Darkos, 118
I'm gonna try to really grind.
They need these tags. Darkos has been fully cracked, though. It's
but lack of sleep's been making it
all up to Minori, and there's even a third party with Moneymaker for 9, and there's even a fourth party as Moneymaker gets shot as well. Not only is it going to be difficult to finish up this fight, but getting to zone.
Oh yeah, this rotate's going to
be incredibly tough here.
These guys just got dipped now. This is not worth.
But Minotti, he's at least got to
try and force sleep mode, man.
Here. He doesn't
oh wait, they're
below
on Surge. They need to take it. That's why.
Below Surge. It's almost like ramming your head into the wall, essentially. But he's got to try and net something. F9 and Moneymaker on the other end of the spectrum, though, they've already got everything that they need.
Dude, that's the thing with the new Surge meta.
That Surge threshold.
Like, because they're below on Surge and they're so far away from Storm, they have to take this fight. Because if they get to zone, they're going to be 500 below. When typically speaking, they would be like 300 above in the normal meta, you know? But now they have to take this fight because they're so far below.
Whether or not they can survive this healthy third-party duo.
And then most likely they're going to keep going down.
What they had going on here, but
because the other team's going to play weird, you know?
Against him, he's got Surge taking away at him. He's got
there's really not a whole lot you can do.
Moneymaker just continuously assaulting him, and they're not willing to let this one go. They're even going to take over his pizza box.
Wow.
Tell lag.
That's the final. Final
straw
step.
That broke the camel's back.
Final straw, yeah, literally. How dare you steal a pizza? Werix having his own pizza party.
Oh, don't say pizza burger, make me hungry.
Everybody fight each other. Cringe Twice started off incredibly strong today.
It was so good, bro.
Leaderboard in third place right now, 76 points, but they've quickly been put into panic. 441 below. And you can see, despite them not getting tagged by Surge, things can change.
Was that drink matcha?
One match for the top teams.
It's also just
this is really messy though. I gotta like eat it over the plate because it's falling apart as I'm eating it.
When you are forced into an early engagement that you were not anticipating. Cringe and Twy just got too locked up. They had to spend too much time looking to play recovery.
Full box.
And I'm sorry,
have you tried matcha with strawberry syrup? No, I haven't.
Is just not going to cut it. Working your way into that next edge of zone. Not when you
I'm
are
definitely gonna have to wash my hands.
28 below the Surge threshold. That is the main contributing factor to his downfall right now. But like that, he's still just trying to withhold that trooper mentality, keep marching forward. It's the least he can do. Feel like it's only delaying the inevitable.
I'm gonna quickly skedaddle.
On the right side, though,
I'll be right back in a second, okay?
They were below and quickly played aggressive to put themselves
got food
just
hands, bro.
Edge of zone, so they do have a ways to go. Twy, as you can see, has a much greater ways to go. Oh, be careful though. Maybe some quick luck of the draw here. Oh.
We are in a 5-tick Takata.
No,
he's so free. I don't know
what I'm hoping
no
for
one
here.
Can shoot at. There is no possible way of survival. Okay, but I definitely respect the effort, the hustle mentality. Just keep marching forward. Sky's full though. Drew a little bit more attention on what they would have been hoping for.
Someone in chat asked if Fearless was playing. Broken heart emoji.
Got a decent position, isolated away.
Nah, they're definitely trolling, bro.
And they're gonna opt to
ain't no way.
Just keep wrapping around. They can recognize that
Brothers missed like 9 years of Fortnite.
Hito and Hydro might be exactly who they're after.
Dude, isn't Fortnite coming up on a decade?
Into the box. That's a sandwich dream right now.
Next year.
That's Guy and Scroll are looking to take a bite out of, but
man.
everywhere else, everyone else
Wait, that's actually so crazy though. I've been playing this game for almost a decade.
Who they can pick apart.
I've never missed a season. I've played every single season of Fortnite.
Duos that didn't struggle for Surge in game
maxed out my battle pass.
Struggling here.
Been grinding.
Look at Country Jew too, still in the storm. A lot of players now.
They're every single season of Fortnite since 2018. Let me word it like that.
We have players like Cam.
Because I did miss a few seasons at the very start, but like I haven't missed a season since I started playing.
Into this end game, Akira Karama as well gonna go down.
What's good, Halo? What's up, plays? How you doing, bro?
Put onto the whole lobby with this storm surge now active.
Jom, what's poppin'?
Cammy's getting tags, but it's just not enough.
Sorry, I missed like the entire first part of your
game.
And
this is just so unfortunate given where
Chat, should I do my cam up here?
In the last lobby.
Or here? Because I feel like I need to do here because then I'll block the death chat. But when they're yapping, I should probably
one shot could be the difference maker here, though, and Cammy, he'll look to take it. It's just not going to be enough, though. A great response, just all too ready with the trigger finger. Shut that dream down. Cammy didn't have many other options there, though. God, I wouldn't really look too deeply into it. Focus and Thomas, on the other hand, though, they're looking to definitely have a much better placement, just barely sliding into 25th in the last lobby. Chino, Pablo also working their way up. These little bits of elevation. Now they'll have the chance to look back, and they're going to need more Surge. They'd also like to have a conversion, a couple of eliminations, because their material count, too,
that's
a
really
little bit lower than they would like it to be.
He just shot half the mountain, even though it wasn't on his crosshair.
Chaos now unfolding. Alapuka's gone down. You
had
can
a weird
see
hitbox.
How many players are struggling to get damage. Vico left alone.
What are you guys talking about in the YouTube chat, bro?
In these stacked
lobbies, is Nick A30 playing in this? Does Click still eat pizza? Is Shark playing? What are you guys yapping about, bro? Hello?
He's going to continue to overdrive his way in. We'll see what Stroll is up to in the meantime. Looking incredibly healthy. Consistency is the name of this team.
If they've got gold
shoot, wait, is this a bad idea?
Clutches, that is just a daunting sight for the rest of the lobby, because you know Sky and Scroll are always going to be in a prime position.
How much
not even just for the zones, but to also take advantage of teams that are struggling to just try and break into the edge of zone. Vico, unfortunately, looking to be
I might get jittery.
He's not careful. 103 below on the Surge threshold.
It's still early enough in the day. It's not bad.
Right now, doesn't take the shot at net.
Wait, I think green tea's like 50, right?
Into the zone, trying to make sure, but he's having to use all of his heals, all of his shield, just to try and leave himself in a somewhat healthy position. Fortunately, Surge will turn off for him. The lobby has thinned itself out down to that 40-player count, but
okay, so
looking back in
I just drank green tea, which is 50, and then I'm having matcha, which I totally forgot matcha had caffeine. I started feeling my heart rate get a little higher. I was like, whoa, what's going on here?
Up in the clouds, though. Check it out. Giannis cheated.
Okay.
Looking strong. Issue is
Chat, you think I'll be good to drink this?
Initial moving zones. We saw how chaotic it got in the last match. How many?
I usually get a little jittery if I have 2 black teas, which would be
they're looking quite healthy for the meantime, but
what,
we'll see how
160. So
SSG in Giannis's backyard, though, Takata. We got this south pulling zone over by New Sanctuary, and
I'm like borderlining it.
Trying to apply some pressure. These lower
it's
layers,
probably fine.
Just working his way through.
I'll drink it slowly.
Too many teams just stuck underneath with them.
You going to uni now?
They're going to be able to take Panther
out. Stay home and play Fortnite,
really
bro.
Steal that body loot, too. Doesn't even really seem like Pablo and Chino. They don't want to stick around for that much longer, though. They've got to make it into zone, and they do. But they know there's still a lot of ground to try and cover here. Front side position going to help them out. But anytime you drop one of those Glowberry Mist Grenades, you are bound to draw the attention of high ground. So this is really up to Cheatin and Giannis now to continue applying steady pressure to try and prevent some of these teams from challenging them. Thomas, Focus also lurking their way through, just waiting for a pre-edit setup.
Sky has gone down, though. Scroll is left alone. We know what both of these players are capable of playing as solos, so Scroll with already 4 eliminations is going to be hungry for more. Pablo as well, showing that he has that IGL fragging capability with already 5 eliminations. But
yeah, it's taking high here. Hold on.
Still holding strong up top.
Oh.
Doing a great
dude, that's what I'm talking about, though, with height this season, man. One shockwave, and they're just
drive by from overhead off the Flurry Mist and overdrive grenades, and
I feel like height's not the meta at all.
Forced to drop.
You can if it's late enough in the match, but gosh, otherwise
they're gonna need a refresh. They don't have a whole lot of materials, but the damage has been done.
I mean, this is late enough in the match to be fair, though.
The eagle-eye view, Chino and Pablo underneath the ultimate low, still managing to stick.
I don't know. You might gotta get like
zone.
Top
they found
5.
a couple of eliminations along the way. 8 in total is just wicked scenes right now. And they're not the only ones getting active. Holly and Lucia also have 9.
Yeah, he lives central right now. Chino getting cracked though. He's got to be careful. Howley gonna pop some minis. Thomas HD looking like this might be his season, but Howley goes down. Lusha forced to go into the storm.
I think Thomas's duo wins this.
Of HP.
Thomas and Focus,
is gonna
bro.
Drop down and start getting a bit of action.
They're looking so healthy on height, bro. Everyone else is griefed on low. There's a couple solos. Like, this is looking free for them.
Sai is not going to be able to withstand the pressure any longer. Scary also trying to do his best to avoid drawing any further attention to himself. Every placement counts at this stage.
Halo turning to Unk. Bro, just because I'm trying to count how much caffeine I'm eating,
but he doesn't
bro.
have any builds. This could be 180 if they're not careful.
Oh my gosh.
You can see a little bit of reservation in their play. Pablo doesn't have builds either. Does Chino? We are looking at seeing who can just find the first
Come on,
shot.
Thomas.
It's going to be Focus striking down.
Oh yeah, they're locked in, bro. They win that. Oh, hold on.
A 2-for-0 exchange here, and that is everything for Thomas and Focus to bring this second game home.
All right, I think for the prediction, that's probably a lot of points, right?
The time we've been waiting for it for so
long.
Gosh. Can Thomas HD finally win a major? Frankie Levin Mini, what are we thinking?
Bro.
It is game.
There's 0 channel points on Thomas. Thomas won, but there's no one for me to give the channel points to. No one voted. There's 0 total HBT tokens on Thomas. Bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. I just got a refund. That's it. I just gotta refund. Give it to the closest, bro. What do you mean? Yeah, let me take a screenshot of this, and then we'll have to retype it. Look, literally 0 points on Thomas, bro. If literally one person voted for Thomas, they would have gotten 70,000 channel points, but no one voted. Chat, y'all not know how predictions work, bro? Who wins this match? Game 3. All right, so we're just gonna recreate this. Shark and duo. Vico. Sky and Scroll. Thomas. Cammy. Hari. Wait, Hari, yeah. Swizzy. Albuka. Moneymaker. Thank goodness Chrome has like autofill based on the fact that I just typed that. That's really nice. Yes, thank you. I put up 1K. It's so annoying. It was like, please, Halo refund, please, please.
Well, a lot of teams would have been a little bit more nervous, maybe stayed up on height, maybe not gone down, but I really like the confidence.
Yo, Sweaty, they just went to the 100 bits, bro. Appreciate the one, man. Hey, bro.
They didn't have anything.
Questionable message, but thank you so much.
Themselves up on height right here. So
appreciate it.
And shows the confidence that this team have. It's just about whether they can continue that throughout the rest of the games.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a team who, again, their fans are going to be happy.
Right, wait,
Thomas, I think, is very excited about the prospect of this being finally.
Let's see what's going on in Fortnite, bro. I'm over here now.
Again, if they can keep playing like that, there's no reason why it won't.
Bro, what?
Consistency means qualification for the Major 1 Summit.
Back to sitting back here.
We'll be talking about
no one do party ips on me while I'm gone. That would be terrible. Oh wait, there's a 2-minute break. Oh, I might as well just play. Hang on, wait. Let me sip my matcha and then we'll get gaming. W matcha. All right. Hey, well, I picked Thomas, but I didn't register so I can get the points. Brother, no. What do we think we're doing? You friendly? Hi, dude. Hey, bro. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He getting sturdy, all right. Oh, wait. Kill him. Take him out, bro. You're my bodyguard now. Take him out. Take him out. Take him out. No. No. Bodyguard, you had one job. Ain't no way. I'm getting a new bodyguard, bro. Who wants to be my bodyguard? That guy's fired. Yo, hello, what's up, him? Take him out. Bro, you're not a good bodyguard. Oh my god. W mans, but we are not locked in on being a bodyguard. This dude got an Among Us bag bling. Are we serious right now? Yeah, see, the Surf Witch he's locked in, bro. He's a better bodyguard. You've been replaced. Yo, hello, what's up, bro? Using code Halo7, thank you, bro. Oh my. The piece control, man. How do I have 4 ice cream cones? That's actually a lot. What do I do to get this? Okay, I'm back. Yo, this guy's just killing everybody. Wait. Oh my. He got cooked. No, bro. Hey, dude. What servers you on? I think I'm on Central. I actually don't know. It feels like it's Central because it's very laggy. Hey, bro. I'm not even playing. I'm just waddling around. Whoa! That is illegal. I was just waiting for someone to shoot me there, bro. Ain't no way. Wait. Hey, dude. No, man. Wait, what are we at on the 10 seconds? Oh, I gotta get to the vault. Let me out. Let me out. Oh my. Peace. Run. No, man. I just wanted to escape. All right. Back to FNCS.
Royale of the FNCS Europe Major 1 Finals, and we're going to keep going. The only way is literally up from here because they did look magnificent on the high ground, but it's fantastically contested so far, as it always is when the best duos are competing against each other. And one of the duos that we're going to be talking a lot about this weekend is obviously Sky and Scroll. And Sky, he's always got his teammate Scroll to rely on, Levin, because I feel like
they're cooking, bro.
Going to make it as a clutch to at least to every single end game we've seen this weekend.
Yeah,
pretty sweaty leaderboard so far.
Have it in them, and so again,
I'll come a 30-hour instead of 24-hour.
It's a very underrated part of what makes.
I mean, I could do a 24-hour. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm gonna be streaming a lot tomorrow, so I might as well just do 30. You know what I mean?
This game, you know, when
hang on, I gotta take my head
these moments, I remember the casters got very excited about that elimination, right?
Because it's like I do a 24-hour. I started at like 9 or 10 this morning, or whatever. I don't even know. I started at like borderline 10 a.m. So by the time I wake up tomorrow, I hit 24. You know, so I might as well just do the 30. Right? Because I'm gonna be streaming 6 hours tomorrow anyway. So bang, there's 30. That just makes more sense.
Just to try and ride
you doing scary games later? Probably not. I think FNCS is gonna take up my whole day, but
I think ultimately that's where Sky went down. Good effort from Scroll.
I don't know if I'm gonna have any energy after watching 8 hours of Fortnite gameplay.
In that top 2 position, they're looking really.
How many games are there? 12 per region.
Not quite as good of a game, of course.
We're on game 3 here.
Them have in their very first game. It was an amazing Scroll clutch.
Alright, we got the new prediction now, right?
A little bit of a blip right there. What was that? 10th place with 4 limbs. So not quite their ideal end game. I think they just couldn't pick up a lot of those refreshes in those.
Alright, so the most points is on Swizzy.
Picking up eliminations, but they were so high up, and there was no chance they could get those materials. So maybe that's why they went
for this. Yo, me too, man.
But they're still in a really nice position.
Who think's gonna win NA?
And it's a great position for Shark and Teeny.
I do not know.
We didn't see much of them in the end game.
Is Peterbot actually landing on clicks, or is that just troll?
So far in game number 1 has set them.
I'm assuming it's just a troll. They do this every season, but.
Yeah,
Pete actually did key clicks to try to get him to not qual during heats. So that's why I'm a little bit more like, hold on. Wait, this could be something, you know what I mean? Like that gives him more credibility when it comes to yapping on Twitter.
As well as how are they going to make it out of
now he changed our spots? Okay.
When they're going to make it out of their
yeah, I figured they're trolling.
And even though they're still 5th on the leaderboard,
let me mute for a sec. I still do think Pete is going to land on clicks though. At some point, if I had to bet on it, either landing on clicks or they're gonna full key clicks. I don't know, because dude, the way they were playing in heats, like Pete is just mad at clicks. I don't know what's going on with the beef there, bro. But like they were straight targeting him like half the tournament. So I figure they're gonna just do that in grands, you know. I mean, if he's gonna do that in heats, he's gonna do that in grands. Like they were full trolling there in heats. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm very excited to watch.
Pulls back and actually left them in a really bad situation, right? It pulled back against going up the hill, and they're in a position where they're on low ground. They're stuck.
He said if he's in second place and Clicks is in first, he's landing on him. Well, yeah, in that situation,
leaves them up there, and they didn't have much mats at that point in the game.
I think most people would make that decision.
The key thing for this duo, and this will be key for a lot of the top teams, but even when you're not in a good situation, if you can just keep yourselves long enough in the game, when you're Pablo and Chino, you're gonna find a refresh, right? Make the rotation that keeps you in the game as long as possible. And this is what I talked about in game one, right? Game one, we saw them play for height, and I asked the question, is this gonna be the strategy they take moving forward? Are they gonna keep being a height team, or are they gonna actually make use of their talents on the mid and low ground, where if you just keep yourselves in the game long enough, you know these two will find a refresh that will carry them into a top 5 situation. And that's exactly what they did here in game 2.
Yeah, and I think that's going to bring them so much more confidence as well. I mean, we spoke so much about them at the beginning of the day, not having the greatest performances leading into the major finals. They've had glimpses of it, they've had moments, but they haven't had consistency. So now for them to have such a great start and to have all that firepower beside you, even when things don't go so well, they've got to be bringing with confidence right now.
I'm back. What game is this, brother? Look at the screen. It says game 3.
They did win way back in August. It feels like centuries ago now with Redoxy. There must be something
took control and made Wonky land his domain and wrote that their name on the Ferris wheel, and then clicks one spawn and then Higgs on Ferris wheel.
I'm just really curious to know where our other big duos are standing at the moment. Vico and Malabuka, for example, that wasn't the best game for them last time round, so I'd love to see where they are on the leaderboard. If not, we'll catch up with them in a bit.
Long time no see. What's up, Motion?
I'm wondering with these guys if consistency is going to be
game 3 in 40 seconds, chat. Who's ready?
Yeah, potentially. I mean, I'm just looking at the leaderboard right now on the monitor here. 15th with 22nd they got in that last game. So again, just going down in the early stages of the end game. We saw some good things from them, right?
Is HaloBT in this? Yeah, I'm right here right now.
But that's when it pays off. When it doesn't pay off, Levin, that's maybe what we're likely to see, some of those sort of mid-game eliminations.
Still early, though.
Check map. I don't know if I want to, man.
Still early.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
Favoritism, bit of bias on the speaker.
Look at that.
Not biased.
No party
too early, man. We still got so many games left.
Fine. Not panicking on his behalf, but I will. So let's head to our 3rd game of today. 4 more games to go with Taco and Takata.
Let's go.
With Lobby 3 just around the corner for game day number 1, Takata, there is still ample opportunity for any kind of shortcomings that duos have experienced.
Why do you have your account private? Because kids stream snipes.
To sort of be course corrected in our
Please reply, Halo. What's up?
Yeah, we've had a lot of mix-ups.
Just keep slide kicking you. I know, man. It's annoying.
Starting off a bit rough.
Like, let me sit in the vault, bro.
Swizzy and Pixie, but on the contrary, we have duos like Chino and Pablo that back in trios they were actually champions of Major 3, so now coming in as reigning champions. Chino, Pablo playing
low key. I want to go to Wonky Land, chat.
Well.
That'd be such a fun vacation.
Insane how many elims they
were
able
it's practically
to get
Disney World, you know what I mean?
Clutch up that placement despite the tough
Hear me out.
The good news is
I would vacation at Wonky Land IRL. I would totally go. 2-day vacation. Bang. Hit every ride there. Bang! Rotate dead side.
When that Domino's moment takes over, though, right? Chino, Pablo, if they get one,
I just need you to hear me out.
They just start converting them into
They've been to Disney before? Yeah, a few times.
The fact they really found a nice flow state.
I think 4 or 5 times total.
Number 2, and that sort of momentum can really
between Disney World and then Disney World Paris.
So at our halfway point,
I've been to Paris once, and then we went to Disney World Paris.
The main takeaway that I got so far, Takata,
didn't like it at all. I don't know what kind of crazy people are designing theme park rides in Paris. I don't know if this is a thing in Europe, but holy cow, were they deadly, man. Oh my gosh. I couldn't even do like the like little kid rides. I guess. I don't know how else to describe it. Like they were like really
but that might mean, Delio,
you had to be like 4 feet tall to ride the ride, right? So you'd figure,
he could look to
probably a really chill ride. No! Like, dude, the difference between a U.S. theme park ride and a European theme park ride, holy cow, y'all are crazy, man.
The ones dominating Wonky.
I couldn't do it, bro.
Clean sweep.
There was like little kids on the rides too, and I couldn't do it. They were chilling. They were actually chilling. I'm sitting here fearing for my life. Like, no. No.
Just kind of get a little...
I barely went on any rides, man. Did not like Disney World Paris, and it was raining the whole time. So we just ate food and I stopped at the Lego store, and that's about it.
Actually witnessed too much of what was taking place with them in that
last. It was sketchy, bro. It was actually sketchy. And I like good fast rides too.
Okay, buddy, we saw the clips.
Like Rock and Roller Coaster.
Caught you in 4K, but not seeing any
gosh, the Guardians of the Galaxy ride. You guys have been to Disney in the US. That one's really fun. You go upside down. Like I'm good with roller coasters. Even the ones that go upside down. I'm good. I'm chilling. I did the Yeti one a couple times. Disney World Florida. That one's fun. You go backwards at like 60 miles an hour. Like I can do sketchy rides. But the European sketchy rides, no. No.
Dire situation here. Now
felt like I was gonna get like my neck snapped going on that.
1-for-1 so far, but now Keto, Ijo, the
it was kind of crazy.
Wide open for them to just
go with the fam,
cleanup crew, truly trying to see if he can escape with his life. But Keto, Ijo, they don't want to let
I would hate fighting in this tunnel, man.
4 points on an elimination, but
you just get stuck on everything in here.
Into the tunnels.
What?
This whole POI is just... Yeah, I don't like fighting here.
Uncontested Taco. Why is there 5 duos here? Why is the whole lobby?
This happens.
What's good, Halo? What's up, Lewis?
Every single time. I think we saw maybe one Div Cup finals where Swizzy Pixie weren't surprise contested. This mid-map
if you hit that shot there, that would have been clean.
Too much aggression. I think that's part of the reason why it could be difficult.
Put 5K on Swizzy, bro. Locked. Okay.
Up, but Nathan Nebs,
Mr. Sheen, been a while, man. Miss you so much. What's up? What's up, dude? Welcome back.
Just continuing to go.
Lag, guys. The YouTube stream is not lagging. Stop saying that.
Shout out Nathan Nebs, by the way, in the prior season.
Stop saying that, bro.
All they were getting were
YouTube stream's fine. Y'all got McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Started 8th, 9th in the Div Cup. Now here
200
in the major finals, top 3
Dude,
on the leaderboard.
I love this pistol so much.
Looking incredibly strong.
I think it's the same pistol that they had in Chapter 2, right? It's so good. It's probably the best pistol I think they've ever added.
It's going to be down,
not including the Mammoth pistol. That's a sniper.
To try and turn this one around, Deemish incredibly low and
Peterbot or LeBron, who are you taking in a 1v1? I would have a 10,000% better odd of beating Peterbot in a 1v1 than beating LeBron in a 1v1. Let's be real here, bro. Let's be real. I can't play basketball. Like,
now it seems like
I would just get dunked on for 10 minutes.
Sharktini
It'd be terrible.
Looking to just
pick
up right where they left off over by Wonky Land, northern side. It seems like Cuddy and Fishy were maybe trying to have it be a little bit more of a clean split here by opting more towards the north side of this POI, but Sharktini, they've been very bold.
All right, just have to make it chill. Okay, that's good. Completely up to you. She might just need a rest. Okay. It's a good plan. Okay, bye. Why is this?
Here, Takata, they are.
My internet buns? What's going on?
Sharktini not having the greatest.
Hey, I gotta play VR, dude. I want to make some VR vids in the future, but
they still held up.
I need to buy a new headset, and the gaming channel just hasn't gotten big enough yet for me to want to drop that kind of money on a headset. Wait, watch to earn drops.
Day, but almost halfway through day 1 here.
Oh, there's drops.
There's gonna be some more shots.
Wait, hold on. That's sick.
Cuddy and Fishy are.
Wait, chat. Do I got drops on my stream?
Inside that north.
I'll throw that in the title real quick.
Wouldn't be surprised to see further regression still, though. Squibbly continuing to build in action here. Reason and Noah looking to get fraggy. Done a great job at least defending the opening.
Yeah, I think we got drops. I'm not gonna put it in the title.
POI.
Actually, because I already got the 30 hours in there.
They've yet to open.
That's probably better.
Game 3. Xteri adapted, really making them work for it too. Making good use. Some of the fish that are already available.
Will you do very stream at 100K? You mean VR? I think that was an autocorrect.
Go for the opening shot.
I don't think it's subs. I think it's just view count.
A little bit of a slow burn.
I've always thought the view count's more important than sub count for every social.
And they haven't won yet in game 3, but they're clearly
if the gaming channel like really cooks, then I want to buy like a high-end,
I mean, you
know, $1,500 or so VR headset. I might just go for the Steam one. I think that one's like 800.
Good, but only one elimination, so
and then I want to make some VR content.
Figure something out.
But I get so easily nauseated with my Oculus Quest. I got the new Quest. Don't like it, and the graphics look like hot melted plastic. Not a fan. It's not terrible, but I just get really nauseated, and I can't last an hour, right? So like, it'd be rough recording. So I want to get like a higher end headset where I'm not going to get nauseated because it has better tech, I guess. Eye tracking. I don't know what it's called, but
players on EU, but
I know I'm extra. I get it.
Rather just opt for the reboot.
Like, I just don't want to throw up trying to do like a 2-hour long VR vid. You know what I mean?
Early departure in the last lobby, finishing.
I get motion sick so easily.
You can just tell that Teeny sort of recognizes the fact.
Love videos, bro. What's poppin'? Thank you so much. Appreciate that, bro.
If he's got Shark with him and beating.
Stream's current bitrate 0 is lower than the recommended bitrate.
That's so much easier to carry on later.
Yeah, you know, Finch is gonna be happy with the disengage. The thing is, how long is Shark and Teeny gonna pursue it now? Will they go right back into the action, or will they try it?
Oh, it's because I'm muted.
A little slower here.
It's complaining that I have no audio. Ay.
Look back at where that went south here. That honestly, Fishy, you got it.
Had a VR at one point, they're really good, just never used it. Yeah, I love VR, man.
Turn away, but
maybe I get a PlayStation VR.
Force the stalemate.
I went to my friend's house for a sleepover when I was
what comes next?
13 or 14. I think I was 14 actually. And he had a PlayStation VR. I did not get motion sick in a PlayStation VR. So maybe I do that. But I didn't play for a long period of time because we were taking turns. I was playing for like 20 minutes. So maybe I just didn't play long enough to get motion sick. But in the 20 minutes, I did not feel weird. It might just be the Quest, man.
Make up for lost time.
Because the Quest, they're doing it via Bluetooth.
Seemingly a little bit more in favor of Teeny and Shark.
Like it connects to your phone, and it's weird.
If they can find these 2 eliminations,
yeah, maybe I do a PlayStation VR. Let me look that up. How much does this cost?
For Shark and Teeny.
Because I have a PlayStation, I can do a capture card, so I can buy the VR games on my PlayStation, do a capture card to my PC, and then that way I could even stream VR games.
Obviously wanted.
Maybe we do FNAF VR.
Not too sold though that they were able to get everything.
I'm kidding.
They were after.
No.
Going back over to Focus and Thomas HD now. This is an interesting one.
PlayStation.
There's a lot of hype going into this major for Focus and Thomas. One of the best POIs. Contested. They're getting the loot every
Wait, that's not even bad. $400?
The type of team that will have a good strategy. But we just didn't really see a lot of them.
Wait, that's not even bad, bro. What?
We didn't have the chance to see a lot of them in heats. And in Div Cups,
I was expecting like 1,000.
But not well enough to be.
I mean, it's still really expensive, but like
maybe
that's way more worth it.
But now predictions going into this,
camera only.
A lot of people are placing them, and I mean, they're not disappointing.
Wait, yeah, this is a new PlayStation VR 2.
A bit of a rough start though at the 25th.
Get it at Walmart
I'm a little
today.
concerned regarding consistency after the 12 matches, but I mean, we're just getting started. They're on.
Oh wait,
if nothing changes up. Consistency shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, that's not the full set.
I think the main thing.
Wait, this one's 600.
Thomas
what?
Focus though is that we saw them consistently in those Div Cup finals. We saw them consistently in performance evaluation finals, and more often than not, they were still able to find strong pushes. I mean, we know that they've won.
I don't know why this one's 600, another one's 400.
Those finals, we know that they even won the Div Cup final. So
I don't know. I'll have to look into that later.
Right now, they're looking to try and just win this battle.
The MetaQuest 3? Nah, I don't want to get a MetaQuest, bro.
And Glubshy. We've already got one piece of the pie.
I bought a new MetaQuest in 24.
Here with Glubshy. That's just 4 more
Didn't like it.
Points. Something that Thomas and Focus
that got so nauseated, man. I think it's the tech they got in those things. I don't know.
Here. 2 different angles of approach, though. Focus just cleans it right up.
It's the 500 gigabyte one? Oh, that's why. Okay.
Even though lobby number 1 didn't go their way, that win.
Wait, but isn't the PlayStation VR supposed to be a wired one?
Them up on the leaderboard to
why would there be gigabytes in that?
Heading into this matchup, so I'll look back now into where things went right for Focus. Just a great collapse.
Yeah, Thomas is locked in, man. I see him definitely getting in like top 5, top 3 today.
I mean, there's a reason Thomas is dropping the mythic.
They're cooking.
Shotgun to focus.
Fortnite VR. I could do that. I could do that.
The div cups. There was some kind of
I did it in the past. I had a video in 2021 where I played Fortnite on VR.
Nah, it was some zones that
it was an interesting experience.
A lot of problems, and it wasn't just for
not that good for a YouTube video, but
it's one
it was fun to record.
When you have to be a track star in a lobby, and when you have to
storage
be a
that you can
star
download
for multiple games,
so you can download games onto your PlayStation VR itself for like offline play.
They did get surprise contested, and at least 2 of those
cool. Did not know that.
Calling correctly, so I think that they
I thought it had to be plugged in.
Worth, though, and that they are very much competent contenders because
okay. Gotcha.
Even though they might be
I think playing wired VR is a million times better
of this weekend's finals
because you can get the better graphics.
Still got them in the top 2.
Wireless, it just looks like melted plastic, bro.
The issue I'm having was actually in the end game is where I was seeing those kind of flaws. But in the heats,
wait, they're actually trying to take this fight. They're looking, bro.
Performance in the recent set lobby heats, but they just won too quickly, and now they're winning as well in the major finals. But
they
no,
need the surge.
This might be exactly what they needed to actually solidify themselves a good loadout.
That's what I'm talking about.
And set up going into the end game.
Did you just start your stream? Nah, I've been live for like 2 hours.
Section of the match, despite winning the early game, but now with a good amount of damage and loot.
I want to see the NA Grand Finals. Yeah, I'm very excited for NA, bro. I'd say I'm more excited for NA. Not that U's bad or anything, but I just know the NA players a little better. It's my region, you know.
Nice drop.
But yeah, NA's in a few hours, and then we got EU right now. I'm watching both.
That quickly.
Name a car.
They still got to actually make their way
Honda
into
Accord.
the next zone, and even with those refreshes,
1 hour 36 minutes. Yeah, but that's close enough to 2 hours, bro. Chill.
It was obvious that Reason and Noah were definitely still a little bit of a pinch. Other teams kind of looking in on where they were at and all that commotion had taken place.
Assuming 30 hours, yeah.
Issue with having so many contested duos in the area. Yanis doing a great job though with a quick pickup. Our current leaders in terms of the lobby. Pablo Chino, how are they looking? 109 above. Look at the amount of teams that are rotating.
Wait, you get ice feed over here?
This is going to get dangerous quickly. As Pablo's already been cracked.
They thought they were going to get the chance to pounce right there. Instead, forced to come to yet another halt, and that definitely puts a sour mood on there.
I like cookies, me too, man. Cookies are fire.
36 above right now, but they are above. It's just they know now they're going to have to go for a little bit more of a forced engagement as opposed to being able to
going on sleep mode.
Pick which sort of fight.
Is there a way to turn that off, bro? Seriously? Like,
lurking now.
I don't like the feature.
Mountain, Chap, Flixie.
No way.
Building in metal. It's the
they're gonna see, bro. You guys zapped.
But Chap is just
why would you not build, bro?
Immediately catches oversight.
They're gonna see you get zapped.
Send it onto height. They're working against the clock right now. iDrop even forced to drop his pizza early.
Yeah, not a great situation to be in, though.
See how much surge they have. They know that this duo, they've got to be desperate.
You can turn it off, for real?
Given that they are just continuously...
Because, dude, I remember turning it off at one point, and then they, like, turn itself back on somehow.
They're so low on their surge. They have to get a conversion here, and it just keeps getting ticked further and further away from their direction. iDrop now getting ran down by Chap and Flixie.
Chap and Flixie just got played slow, bro. They got the surge advantage.
Here. And iDrop, one more
If you tag someone and then they die to surge, you still get the point, right?
Storm to close out his game.
It's energy tab and game settings. Thank you, guys. Okay, bet. I'll do that after this match.
Huge for Chap and Flixie, not only because
yeah, sleep mode's wicked annoying, bro.
Nice refresh and have over 1,000 surge, but the first match, zone was close to
okay, you do get points. Okay, good.
Other corner of the map, and now finally they've got a very solid north zone pull. They've got the loot, everything is going their way in this match, so I'm hoping to see a big one.
W aim train there.
Getting a little bit of insight now into where some teams are able to pick up some good eliminations. Scary and Saya is still looking to see what else they can gather. They know there's been
I'm getting more tired the more caffeine I drink.
On the mountain face.
It might be over, chat.
And Wolvex trying to go toe to toe.
Might have to take a little nap break on stream.
They won't be able to hold that one out still. Rosie and Azet just getting beamed right now by Scary and CS. And they're not the only ones. Look at all the shots coming in.
What's up, Xavier, in the YouTube stream? How you doing, bro?
That was a quick
I'm just chuckling at what you guys are yapping about.
Drive by though, and Ciaz will be forced to drop Box back up. They are under a lot of pressure though with the surge takes.
Wonky's kind of a weird late game.
Knock on Flixie's door for Scary.
It's a weird zone to fight around.
25 below, just a couple shots needed to connect, and they aren't going to successfully do that. Issue is all the other players are doing the exact same thing. They're going to have to keep their lead here as zone pulls further and further away from that snowy mountain.
And when you see teams that are so limited with their mobility options, and we are pulling towards the northern section of the map with so many elevation shifts, have to begin to wonder how they're actually going to fare. The lobby continues to develop here. Sky, Scroll, very familiar sights for these two right now. Just looking back, prime position, taking advantage of teams that were a little bit later to the punch because they were opting to try and find their surge elsewhere on the edge of zone.
Thomas went down.
Though, tough position here as a solo.
Focus could clutch a bit though.
So many
He's good
teams
mats.
kind of surrounding him.
No heals, but good mats.
He's gonna really have to dig deep here to
How many hours are you gonna stream? 30.
Solid placement. Because you don't want to lose hold of being inside that top 5, and that's exactly what he needed. Yarko going to be big.
Massive.
Can't make it to the body loot just yet. Still, it's just buying
90
time
more
with the
ads.
surge
What?
damage.
Guys, I run the bare minimum amount of ads on Twitch. I literally lowered it. I lowered it, bro.
Open to focus.
You guys were complaining last week about it, so I was like, okay, fine.
Incredible zone pull.
I have them on bare minimum. If Twitch is running them, Twitch is running them. I got it on bare minimum.
As now.
What's good, Halo? What's up? How you doing, John?
Big elevation change for a lot of teams here, but Panzer Yapko are going to capitalize exactly on that.
I did let that ad play though instead of snoozing it. I could have snoozed it, but I'd rather snooze it if we're fully end game because nothing really happened there, you know.
Extent, they could use it.
Because I can only use 3 snoozes a day, and I'm doing a 30-hour stream, so.
Shark Teeny.
Wait, WM. Oh my gosh.
On and they are keeping it in stride. Just a couple of
those pistols are good.
They're punishing teams
dude,
that are looking to try and work their way into zone. Now everyone's going to start trying to send it, though, towards that front side. Yapko Panzer, they're going to have to try and defend their position. Looking back, trying to set up. Fully aware of the fact they've got other teams on this same layer. So they're going to have to either go up or down. Unless they're able to convert some eliminations here, but Sky, Scroll, same intentions. Just trying to be a little bit more concealed here with the pullback. That's going to put them now in that front side position of zone.
I'm liking what I'm seeing, though. From 4th place to kick things off, all the way down to 27th in the most recent match. Now, Shark and Teeny up above, looking to see if they can close it with a big match. They've already got a very good amount of eliminations, but they've got to be careful right when they're splitting loot. The retake from Chap and Flixie comes through, but
bro.
Flixie is going to fall all the way down alongside
Shockwave
Chap,
plus spamming an SMG.
And it looks like Teeny's down.
There goes Height.
It's going to be tough for Shark as he's pushed.
Dang, bro. I don't think this is
clutch
clutchable for Shark.
Those opening shots from Chap and Flixie were all.
Wait, unless he gets the res though. Hold on. Wait.
Down from Height. Shark now as a solo.
I didn't realize Teeny landed on him.
He's going to need Siphon, but he won't be able to get it.
Unlucky.
Just brought down, punished by Chap and Flixie. That was a great time to strike on Height. Malabuka Vika, though, they might look to take a stab at it, but first they're going to need to get some form of elimination refresh here.
Only
one build now for Malabuka.
Gotta be careful with those in grands, though.
Hip to hip.
Those are scary. Scary item. What are you gonna do after the cup? I'm gonna take a break and then we're gonna watch NA.
They're on ultimate low. We just
I'm watching NA and EU today.
What do you know? Gammy and Hottie have managed to work their way up to the high ground. Skyjump, though, just going to overshoot it, and that's gonna leave Momsy to just stay based inside.
I really don't think Height's worth it, man. I feel like it's gonna be like a low ground, mid ground team that wins FNCS.
They're just trying to contend with all these players stuck.
It's just too easy to shock up and fry the guy.
Probably some of the healthier ones from the bunch,
especially with laggy servers too.
Not a lot of materials to work
Play the
with.
horsey game, trust. I want to, man, but I think I'm gonna pass on it because the trend's kind of dying already. I'm too late.
I think he slipped, goes down to fall. Skyjump now in the clouds.
Right, Sky taking out Malabuka.
Picks up a knock. Pico Malabuka now
hold on.
out of the game. Sky sky jump.
Might be a sky and scroll. Never mind.
Scroll and sky without any materials are crumbling as well. More and more solos are forced.
Yeah, I don't know who wins this, bro. I do not know.
That I have my eyes on.
I think this is a random draw here.
Chat Flixie have still managed to make it work.
Jump has literally 6 shells in the shotgun. Oh my.
Not because Scroll still stuck deep in the ultimate low ground, trying
make this count.
to pray that he can find a third-party intervention for these teams. They're kind of working their way through so many of these pre-existing builds, but when you are one of the only duos left in the lobby, this is the perfect time to get a conversion here. But Azat, he's going to be able to get that elimination onto Scroll.
2 pumps, 2 pistols. They're kind of crazy.
And Flixie, they are doing a great job pushing these teams back.
Yeah, Chap and Flixie should win this.
Another player is just targeting over ahead of them.
They're looking the most healthy.
Drop here. Azat has managed to work his way
yeah,
up.
Yeah. Bro, I have no idea what just hit him. Yeah, no, come on.
Sky jump overhead. Flixie,
bro, they just gave him a win. Oh my gosh, those final 3 players didn't even fight.
Here at the end of the day, Takada and Chat Flixie.
Let's go. W win, man. We like those free wins around here. Alright, Chap and Flixie. I think we did have Flixie on the
in Germany, Dusseldorf later this year.
Oh no, we did.
Let's see if they can continue the pace. We're heading back.
Yeah, we didn't have Chap or Flixie on the predictions.
Thank you so much. They needed.
Well, I guess it's another refund then.
And I'm guessing they'll be delighted with that victory
that's a little unfortunate.
Because Chap and Flixie were
we'll run that back,
34th on the leaderboard, page 4, before we went into that game, and it was similar to Cringe Volker's win in game number 1, mini minor. Them versus a load of solos.
Yeah,
we'll get to a prediction eventually, Chat, right?
5 players alive. They were in a top 4 situation. Really nicely played from those guys. And actually, at the end, I thought they played that low ground really, really well. Claimed a lot of the space, editing players down. It looked very, very sort of typical as you'd expect from a low ground team. So maybe this is something to expect from these guys moving forward. But again, like Taco said, North Pulling Zone, really favorable for them, and they made the most of it.
All right, predictions out. Go, go, go.
Can you say?
I'm gonna give them subs to show dogs.
In that situation,
I can get a pick.
You just expect them to deliver, right? In that position, you just have to smash it home.
I can't get my dogs on camera now, but I can get a pick right now.
You're right, Mini. The execution on it was great. I think the reality for this team is that they've kind of gone under the radar. For
you don't gotta give them, by the way.
Because again, it's just not been the best of seasons for them. I think it's not been as flashy of performances in general.
I got a lot of photos of the boo recently.
But you can't doubt the talent here, right? Flixie and Chap have both shown in many duo finals over the years that they are two of the better
I got good photos, but
and
I need a photo where it doesn't show anything.
Where, again, they're just on low ground and you just have solos dropping down.
No, that shows too much.
It's barbecue chicken, man. It's easy for them, right? They're not going to have an easier
barbecue
situation
chicken.
than that. Give him props for that final shot there. Nice little jump shot there.
No, that shows too much.
So, again, a good game, but we need to see more of that from these two, right?
Nope,
I wouldn't, get too excited about them.
Gosh darn it, man!
We want to see them do that when zones aren't as favorable.
I don't have any photos with like a plain background.
Well, we'll see what kind of zone they get after the break.
Nope, that shows too much too. Alright, this is a good photo. I gotta zoom it in. Alright, so that's Maggie. Magpie. And then this is Maisie yawning. You. I don't know why she's yawning like that, but yeah, those are my dogs. W doggos, W doggos. And I got a really cute photo of my cat, Chewy recently, Chewbacca. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, okay. So I opened my linen closet to get out a towel to go shower. Yes, I do shower. And she's sitting in the basket in the closet. She's such a cutie patootie. All right, let me get a photo of Naboo as well. Hold on. I gotta zoom in. No, that shows too much. No, man. Okay. Let me get a different photo. No, that shows too much. No, that shows too much. That also shows too much. Nope. Alright, this one's good. Alright. I'm gonna zoom it in so it doesn't show anything. And then this Naboo. Yeah, she's so cute, bro. Oh, she's such a cutie patootie. Naboo is the best. Why is there 500 channel points on me winning FNCS, guys? What's up, Halo? What's up, Josh? What's your favorite thing to eat or drink while gaming? Chug jokes. All right, I'm gonna be right back, guys. Give me like 31 seconds.
Welcome back. If you didn't know, we're going to Dusseldorf in May, and the top 20 duos from EU make it. So Chap and Flixie, obviously Flixie being from Germany, want to be one of those duos, which is why they got themselves a victory royale before the break mini minor. Right, everyone in the audience is now caught up, so let's talk about some of the other duos, because Sky and Scroll, we're going to be talking about them after every single endgame with the consistent way that these guys are playing. Yes, Scroll ended up as a solo yet again, but Sky was with him for the long haul mini minor.
Yeah, there's a little bit more smooth from them, a little bit more what we expect. In that last game, they were playing Storm. They couldn't get refreshes. They had to sort of survive a little bit uncharacteristically low on the materials and, of course, on the heals. But this one, Levin, was a lot more characteristic for them, using, actually, the roller coaster to make an elimination right there, which is really nice, really crafty from them. But, again, really, really nice from these guys. Low ground plays, finding eliminations, staying hip to hip, a little Scroll solo clutch as well to get an extra placement point as well. Really nicely done from them.
Yeah, and taking out their competitors on the leaderboard in the end game, right? You saw them take Chino down, and now they move into first place.
Yes, this is where we're expecting to see them. And I'm so sorry for interrupting you there, Levin, but I got very excited to see where Focus and Thomas are, because I was a little bit concerned after that game. We didn't see much of them. I was thinking they were going to be further down the standings, but they are in fourth right now. So, Levin, all is not lost, clearly.
No, not at all. And I think the key thing for these guys is when they make it to these end games, they're going to have to continue to frag out, because what we're already seeing from Sky and Scroll very early on in first place is that they are the consistent team, right? Their average placement so far today is going to be 6. I wouldn't be surprised if they were able to keep a single digit, average placement all throughout the weekend, right? And so if you are Focus and Thomas, how do you beat that? How do you top that, especially where you might not be as consistent? You got to find the limbs, Vinny.
Yeah, you got to find those limbs. They got 6 of them in that last game. Of course, they can't find those placements. And we saw it in that previous game as well, managing to win up there on height. If they make it to those latter stages, they can pop off. It's just a matter of getting there. Again, a little bit of a difficult zone for them, more pulling towards the north, so not quite as favorable. But the talent that they both have, you expect them to pop off an endgame. It's just getting there.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard, because Shark and Teeny, that was a zone in their favor, given that it was ending on wonky land. However, early game fights off spawn did see Teeny have to reboot Shark 11, but it's great to see them in third place because they came back as if nothing had ever happened.
Yeah, look, it's a roller coaster of a game for them, right? And I know they obviously land wonky land, and so they're used to some rides. But ultimately, this game is a weird one, because it turned on its head, right? They started off rough, they go down, they're able to recover it really well, and you see moments like this where you're thinking, all right, they had a rocky start to the game, but they're right back in it. It's Shark and Teeny time, baby. And then this happens, and then you're like, oh, this might not be the game for them. And as good as Shark is, he's only able to do so much in this end game. And so you have a game where, we're looking at it ends in wonky. You're thinking, even with the rough start they had to the game, they're still in a position to deliver. And
I ran, bro.
Squeeze enough points out of it.
Maximum speed. I'm back, though.
Missed opportunity. That's all I can think of right there. When you go down on spawn, you lose all that time. You have to scramble. You have to try and recover,
that side,
down the end game. And the zone
oh my
is
gosh.
at your drop
I was getting surge tags, bro. It was stressful.
Right,
I'm not even gonna lie.
They can bounce back, though.
It was really stressful.
A little more success off spawn, because ultimately that's what's causing them all the problems right now. We saw it when they get to endgame. They're pretty good. They're getting those frags. They're staying consistent right there. Not quite sure what the play was with the overdrive grenade. Kind of like try to go down, try to not send himself too far. Maybe a bit of a misplay there in hindsight, but hopefully they can
free V-Bucks.
You Yay! Mini minor, and I know that you love a bit of Paul
I want to turn off sleep mode.
I can't believe we're doing this.
So you guys said it was an energy setting, right?
Cammy and Harry we're looking great in the end game. Maybe feeling a bit of the pressure, especially that
here we go.
and Flixie were piling on. And we lost Cammy.
Energy off.
Unfortunate way, Mini Miner.
Off.
Yeah, I think I want to just clarify here. I don't love seeing players go down to full damage, but I love the fact that it can
All right, we good.
right? It makes them feel human. It makes me feel better about myself because yeah.
Ready back up, by the way.
That is what happens in Fortnite if you don't. If you fall that distance. Really unfortunate for Cammy. Again, another one of those situations where they were set up for success. Another missed opportunity for one of our teams here. Set up on height, now with Hari as well, in a much better position than we saw
yummy.
Game. Less scrambly. Full damage. I mean, it's not something you'd expect from Cammy
Big
right
stretch.
there. Got a little bit unlucky.
Hi, hello. What's up, bro?
I was expecting Mini Miner that you were going to pull off one of your GGs back to the lobby just then.
I think if I was the one that took him out, then maybe I would do that. But, maybe not yet.
So let's talk
about a shower?
This
next
game that's coming up. We're halfway through day one. Obviously, there's 12 games across the entire weekend. Sky and Scroll, just the most consistent duo here, as we're expecting. But have there been any surprises so far for you?
Oh my gosh, it's still morning.
I think Pablo and Chino looking as good as they did. I think.
Dude, I feel like I've been awake for like 8 hours.
I think doubted their ability to sort of be a threat and to be, consistent.
It's gonna be a long day.
Still some games left, but I think you've seen in a variety.
I didn't get as much sleep as I wanted.
Able to make it to these end games and
Cody 79 shop. Facts.
So if there is going to be one team pushing, Sky and Scroll to the end, it's good.
You think wins that night? We'll have to see tonight, bro. I gotta see how people are playing. People get nervous, so.
I mean, I completely agree.
I see what's going on in the day.
Pixie, the amount of teams that are in there at Dark Dominion right now, I broke it down at the beginning of the day. It's likely to be happening, but not to this degree. I wasn't expecting it to be this much, so they're struggling a little bit more than I expected today.
I'd like to see them at the beginning of the game if we can. So let's head over, get ready for game 4 with Taco and Takata.
Thank you, Frankie. Yeah, it's very tough for Swizzy.
I accidentally put 150 on Moneymaker when I tried to put it on you, Halo.
I mean, it seems to be a POI that players like kind of joining the party on Invited.
Chad, if you're putting your channel points on me, you're just wasting your channel points, by the way.
5 duos there going against Swizzy and Pixie. Like, are you kidding me?
Oh, wow, no one's really putting channel points. We got 6,000 on Shari.
Not going that way.
At the moment that Truly and Gonzo started to play a little bit of
you guys not have any points? Do I gotta stream more? Holy, bro.
So much more attention inwards on that position because everybody thinks, hey, if we can take control of tunnels, if we can take control of Dark Dominion, then we'll have ample opportunity to rotate elsewhere after the fact. And it's just caused so many issues for Swizzy and Pixie clearly here today. But it is only day 1, Takata, and we've got game 4 that's about to begin. So I really can't wait to see what happens next to kind of round things off for the day.
Yeah, halfway through the matches to kick things out. 12 total matches will be played throughout day 1 and day 2. And thinking in terms of the higher end of the leaderboard, a lot of these top duos, their average placement really isn't that good. The only one that's in the top 10 range is Sky and Scroll. Let's see what happens next. Game 4 is ready to go.
I was waiting. What happened? Sorry, I'm late. You're good, dude. What's poppin'?
Hey, we've at least got a little bit.
We are halfway through FNCS today so far.
What's been happening at Dark Dominion? You can already see the immediate 50-50 contest right there from Truly Gonzo, but also Reason.
Playmaker's not winning.
The gas station.
Well, it's winning a match.
Adapted just because of the bus path. They're gonna actually opt to see.
He's a really good player. I wouldn't count him out.
To the punch for the first touchdown inside the gas station. Reason has been eliminated. No, Riley manages to open up his first
He has to key that now.
Does get an iron pump out of it, but
oh no, they're gonna get the.
This is going to be a rough.
If Noah wins this, he's actually him.
Noah though, keeping his composure.
If he wins this, he's him, bro.
It's a little bit too aggro. Yeah, it's just gonna be a disengage here, Takata. He knows that he can't really afford.
I don't know if they're gonna let him
just yet, but Xterian adapted. Striking back at the worst
they are gonna let him.
Time for Noah. And
interesting. Why would they let him?
It's tough because despite Noah Reason having won 3 of their off spawns so far,
interesting.
They're still 26 on the leaderboard. They've gotten 29th in a match, 28th, 11th, and that is. Sorry, I just kind of lost my words there. That is not the way you want to start Dark Dominion. They are not having a good day, Taco.
That kind of just sums up their day, though, no? Doesn't it? Just
literally
a series of unfortunate events right now.
Yeah, that's a good TV show.
Swizzy and Pixie, but
I watched that.
Swizzy still looking to see if he can recover anything out of this 4th lobby. I mean,
play Legends Landing on
Fortnite.
Wait, W aim train?
What sort of comeback potential is actually provided in a 2-day format, but fall a little bit too far behind, and that's where things get really questionable.
Yeah, I mean, it is top 20 to qualify to Dusseldorf, but we have players like Swizzy, who's a global champion going in to this year. Both his teammates didn't make major finals, and now Swizzy is not starting off strong. We talked about what's it going to take. Kinch put the numbers together, estimates 5 good end games or 250 to 300 points for a top 20. When we say good end game, we mean top 5 with 4 eliminations. So if you're like Noah,
that's a really good end game. Hello.
When they win their off spawns, they got.
What are we talking about? Good end game, bro.
That's just
like the best end game you can get besides winning.
To qualify,
ain't no way.
Have to pick up the pace.
If you got top 5 in most matches you play in FNCS, you're winning FNCS.
And then tomorrow a whole other 6. So
it's all about that consistency, you know.
At least.
What's up, Jackson?
Comfortably sitting in that #1 spot.
And the main thing for them is they just want to keep trying to extend that lead. Right now, they're 20 points
no, I'm already
ahead. Second place, Chino Pablo sitting at 156.
I might gotta take a nap today, for real.
Lobby. So Sky, Scroll, they're not
it might be one of those days.
To let their foot off the gas pedal anytime soon here. And they've really
we don't care that you're tired.
Okay. Job, I think, at kind of proving the analyst has points from that pre-show.
How's life chilling? What about you, bro?
So far, their worst placement on the day is a 10th.
Halo7 I'm shot
4
facts.
Eliminations in tow.
Yeah, and they're the
Wait, do I still got my crit animation?
An average placement.
I do.
Everybody else
look at that.
10 or worse. Which
is
honestly quite interesting. It just shows.
Yeah, you might have to use code Halo7 just because of that beautiful animation you just saw.
6, so I wouldn't expect.
I'm not gonna lie, that was nice.
An average placement of 4 in the Div Cup.
Yeah, look at that.
Leading up to this, Sky and Scroll.
Yup.
They know how to play consistently.
Yup, I'd use code Halo7 right now.
It's always going to be a sight.
Shot coin flip for gifted sub? No. Please don't. I like to save money.
Right now at Sharkantini, and they've been eliminated.
1v2 there.
This surprise
That's
aggression just pulling up, catching Sharkantini completely off guard here, not allowing them any opportunity to recover.
No, man.
Even with
that's rough.
Twin Hammer shotties, Twek just felt very confident in that aggression, and
you still do professional swimming? No.
They were so low.
I tore a muscle in my arm. I had to quit years ago.
Huddy and Fishy is what I'm guessing. But
I quit in 2019.
They'll be sent back and waiting for Lobby 5.
2020? I kind of forget.
Fight Huddy Fishy, and then there was like a third party that came through. I guess that's my assumption, but either way, that is not how you want to conclude a match like this, especially when the most recent.
I'm sorry, bro. Nah, you're good. You're good.
27th.
I would have quit anyway, even if I didn't tear something in my arm.
In the end games, it's just not.
It wasn't painful or anything. I mean, it kind of was, but it wasn't that bad. I tore a muscle. It was like a ligament, something.
Good zones every
I actually forgot, and I had to do physical therapy for like
over 330 meters
6 months.
Combine it with the Flowberry overdrive, so
not great.
They've got the rotate on lock.
It's good because it healed. I probably would have quit anyway because like shortly after I quit the swim team, my YouTube channel started taking off. So I mean, it's all good. It's all good. I'm still a fast swimmer. I don't swim often though. We don't have a pool, but
solo.
Maybe one day.
The reboot.
If y'all use code Halo7, maybe we can get a pool.
To come by because there are just so many teams kind of rotating through that position. And so it makes it difficult because obviously sound audio cue is going to draw attention.
Pools are expensive though, man. Oh my gosh.
Everybody else taking your duo one more time, just putting your net
actually crazy, bro.
Further into the dirt.
Especially down south. I have no idea why they're so expensive. It makes zero sense to me. Like up north, dead cheap. Dead cheap. Down here, bro, as much as a house.
That has already confirmed themselves
what?
For one LAN taking place this year. Takata later on with the Reload Elite Series.
It doesn't make any sense.
Knowing
you're taking a hole.
On the battle bus
it's water,
on this year,
and you're taking a hole.
They would obviously like to join the top.
Where's the price coming from? I don't know.
Major One Summit LAN too.
Makes me sad. Oh, that west? I have no idea on the west. But dude, up north, you could get a pool, like a big pool too, for the same price as a like used car, like a Honda or something.
You know, like
it was not bad at all. And then down here, it's a house.
Okay. Not affect our mental. Continue on forwards. Other than that,
like, bro, I like swimming, but like, do I like swimming that much? I don't know about that.
And for Swizzy Pixie, it looks like
build your own pool, Halo. I don't know how to do that.
Game, they've been
digging a hole's hard.
Desperation here. They need a damage. They need loot. But I don't know if Chap and Flakesy is the duo you want.
Ad break, yeah. Sorry, chat. We got the smallest amount of ads I could physically put on Twitch, so it's not that bad. But
what they
still,
needed, though, no.
Just build a pool of metal.
So low tells me that took a lot more.
That's probably security or not security. Safety hazard.
Than the primary opportunity to disengage. Probably still.
I'm getting a pool next year. Let's go, Ace. I'm jealous, bro.
With their net surge overall.
I'm jealous, man. I love swimming.
Opening point, but
I think even though I haven't swam in like 2 years, I could probably beat everyone in a race. I think, like literally everyone in the world at the same time.
There's no scrap metal left behind.
I'm that fast. Borderline a fish in the water, you know.
Quite a lot of players. You can look at the minimap. 3 different duos in the surrounding area, and then
W Surge Tower.
You're playing in a finals lobby like this. The patterns, you got to remember them.
Are you testing? Testing what?
Cracks already kind of rebuilding up their tower. There was another one north of them.
Bro's a flopper. I am. Yeah.
It's not been going horribly for them. I mean, they're top 10.
Nah, I'm pretty quick though.
Well in qualifying range for Dusseldorf, but when you think of the name,
I think I could be.
The name Malabuka. These are FNCS champions. They have LAN experience.
Like if I was racing a slurp fish, I think it would be close.
Players. So
but I definitely win. And if I was swimming against a flopper, I'd totally win. Like 100%, 9 times, maybe 10 times out of 10. Like pretty much guaranteed. The only time I don't beat a flopper in a race is if I got like a leg cramp. Otherwise, I got it. W Halo Yap. Yo, why is this? Whoa. Lock in.
Got a rock for coverage right now.
Hell, internet.
And this is always just so awkward because it just puts such a massive delay into your overall plan. You can see already that zone pulling a little bit more southern.
Do you know your PC specs? No.
He's going to have a lot of ground to make up for here.
I do not.
And don't know how long Yepko and Panzer are actually going to choose to stick around.
Yeah.
But Yanis.
I used to really care to memorize everything, and then nowadays it's like if it turns on, I'm good. If I can load Fortnite and get decent FPS, and it turns on and doesn't crash, that's all I need, bro.
The other surge bases, but you take damage yourself. It is the net surge now.
What about a shieldfish?
Easy as before.
I'd beat a shieldfish, yeah.
Was not really liking those up close.
I think I could beat a small fry too. Oh. Spicy fish? That'd be kind of close.
Gray iron pump.
Those are fast.
Hydra and Tweg. They've got control. The vending machine. A couple of patch-ups.
W vending.
Putty Fishy though. They are just trying.
That's good to control. They gotta keep the
break into the box. They want to get really aggressive here.
Nope, that's it. GG.
And for good reason, Fishy gonna open up.
And it's over.
Knock. That just means it's all down to Tweg to try and defend.
Dude, the second one teammate dies in duos, it's immediately over.
And there is so much time now for Huddy and Fishy. They've got the wheel to make their next rotate, but we saw what happened inside of the heat that they played. The one lobby that they didn't have to worry about Shark and Teeny at all. They were able to convert
What's up, bros?
A victory royale.
What about Midas Flopper? No chance. Nah, I'd get cooked by Midas Flopper.
Do it again.
You guys are really naming every fish in Fortnite right now, by the way.
Well, based on the way they've started out this day...
You trying to slide me a PC?
They basically have to. That's all I'm going to say. 43rd place, 8 points. They need a massive match here.
Massive?
For 9, though, with the quick zip line shot. But yeah, I'm hoping we see...
Dude, I missed that meme, man.
I would like to see them.
That was actually funny. Why'd that meme have to die, but 6-7 survived 8 months?
Nathan and Nebzo. Over by Sus Studios.
People don't know high quality memes when it slaps them in the face.
Surge base, but they're going to need
so disappointing. So disappointing. That meme should have lasted a year.
Net threshold.
That was a good one. That was a really good one.
From their current position, but they'd rather take shots at the teams that are still working their way in from Storm.
Swizzy's 44th. What?
Just want to make it into the next edge of zone. In the first place.
That's like borderline deadline.
A lot of teams that are kind of hurting for Surge, just lingering around the edge of zone. They know that's likely going to be their best opportunity.
I'm gonna look.
Since they're the first ones.
Fortnite tracker.
You always want to take advantage of the late arrivals, but have to be wary. The moment you send out shots, you might even draw attention from.
Oh my gosh, they are 42nd right now.
A little bit higher than you. We've seen players get punished for that before.
Jeez, man, only 12 points.
Lucia, Howley.
Yeah, it's the off spawn that's getting them. They need to switch drops.
But it was just that one match.
I know pros don't ever do that.
But no O'Reilly reason.
I don't know if it's like a dominance thing or ego or something, but like, dude,
it's not lacking.
If your off spawn's getting cooked, you gotta get a different POI, bro.
Is incredibly low.
Like, it's just not worth.
O'Reilly gonna be able to convert, and the elimination.
Like, to get into a tournament like this, you have to grind for months. And then a lot of pros will sell their tournament because they don't want to switch drop spots or they don't want to do a different strategy to what they practice. Like, you got to switch it up, you know?
To recovery for these two.
At least from a watch, that's what it looks like. I don't know. Obviously, I'm not playing, so I can't be talking, but I see that a lot. You know, there was that one team.
Completely taken out.
I think it was in Chapter 5. Do you guys remember? There was that one team that literally landed a different POI almost every match, and they had like 100 different strategies.
Incredible.
Those guys were smart, bro, and they got like a top 10 too. They played really good.
You called it.
I think they were overdoing it, to be entirely honest.
Like this previously, they won
but I think the strategy of like learning and memorizing multiple different drop spots, who lands there, their strategies, how to take them out. I think that's a really good idea. Not enough pros do that.
On that leaderboard, but
like if you had 3 spots memorized and unlock, you can just switch it up mid-tournament. You could like really cause some chaos, you know. That
dipped a little bit more into Ravine over by New Sanctuary.
I missed Chapter 5, me too.
Hoping to conserve some of their material, but unfortunately
me too, bro.
They're not the only ones. Surefour and Repairs cause them to expend a little bit more mass than what they would like to, and there are just so many other teams as well already based up.
Nice.
Great
max
job
action
there by Thomas. Finds a nice elimination. It's a 2-back.
You have to waste all the shocks here.
And Thomas, but even with 2 eliminations, there's still only 128.
Yep, I had all the heals too.
Focus trying to eat pizza on the way in, but Cody just looking to try and hold this duo out.
Yeah, Nebs Nathan though doing a good job looking back here. They need to find these tags. Gonna use the flow.
Gonna scroll below.
Oh, nice. Now though. This is the worst
5 above.
Them heading into an end game. They're always
another blow again.
A good amount above. Now they're just right bouncing up and down the surge threshold above and below. We'll see if they're capable of finding.
They might get to key somebody.
Here. But it's a
like
lot
just shockwave up fry him.
Hope for the best. That are kind of struggling with their surge in this lobby. Takata, Nebs, and Nathan. They're still sitting 79 below, having to use up a lot of resources just to try and heal it out, hoping that the lobby takes care of itself. As Thomas, you can already see, just too problematic. Focus eliminated. He'll be forced to play the remainder of this as a solo, and Nebs Nathan immediately jumped on. Teams can smell it out when a duo is hurting. Surefour Repairs, they take their opportunity to strike. Refresh, something that they're likely in need of as well, as Thomas trying to take advantage of these players.
Oh my gosh.
Gliding in after the fact.
W-aim?
Good shots out of the sky. But there's so much action.
Dude, if you want to be up on surge, you got to have Thomas as your teammate. Oh.
Medius.
Oh, there we go.
I have a feeling.
Keeps lagging randomly. I wonder if it's Twitch.
We were watching it, Takata. It's just the surge.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Continuing to put so many of these duos into very awkward positions.
Even Chaff and Flixie. So many of our top teams, they are all going down.
Yeah, it's the zone, man.
Off a 10 elimination win to getting eliminated before the end.
I feel like Thomas is hacking. He is not hacking, bro.
Winning the first match.
That dude spends like 8 hours on Kovacs every day. He is not hacking.
They are just
oh my gosh.
Now, as we see how
I think he aim trains more than any Fortnite pro.
Great shot connecting.
Just from what I've seen online. I could be wrong,
chaotic.
But even if you got high ground, if you don't have surge,
yeah,
you can't really do much with it. Instead of being able to apply pressure to the duos underneath, maybe look for some clean refresh eliminations. Instead, Cringe just begging for survival.
Oh my gosh, I keep yawning, bro. I shouldn't have done that much caffeine, man.
Another team that we know is leading on the day.
Instead of getting jittery, I'm getting tired.
But even when we checked in with them, they were still so incredibly low on their surge, and Cringe, he's just praying an opportunity opens up, but no one.
You just gotta hope for a placement point here.
Chance to try and take any shots. He has to connect. It's now or never. Otherwise, the surge is just gonna take him out. And before he can even try and react, the player just scouts out solo. That'll be a wipeout. Vico Malabuka, though, they actually do have Surge to work with, but they are waiting.
Hang on, I'm gonna reset my audio. It keeps like crackling.
Where their next rotational.
This is a perfect opportunity, though, for duos like Vico Malabuka, who are in 10th.
Lock in, man, dude. I am, bro. I think I drank too much caffeine.
Gone down. It's your chance to push your way up that leaderboard. Side note, I saw Thomas HD solo in height with no shield.
Hey, fake it till you make it.
Let's see what he can do.
He's postured up right now. It's very obvious.
Solo on height with nothing.
That somebody tries to challenge him on height.
That's actually not a bad idea, though.
That could be the difference maker.
That's not a bad idea, because that's the only way he's going to be able to stay above on Surge is by getting those easy tags, and he has the aim for it. And if he holds height for long enough, he can get a bunch of placement points before a team inevitably takes it endgame.
They're sort of hovering that secondary height.
He can get those guaranteed placement points, you know?
Wait and see.
Not a terrible idea.
He's found options. Schmally, though, cleared out. It's a body that Thomas can't get to, though, with no fist.
He just can't let anybody know on low ground that he's a solo.
Yeah, he doesn't really have anything, to be fair.
We'll drop down.
Though, great job picking up an elim. This is one of our top duos.
Prediction, yeah, this prediction's going.
As now Sky and Scroll getting closer as well to height. Thomas, if he's known for anything other than the second places, it's his aim. And that's showing with the elim, but Velo
you should play comp Halo? Nah. I don't play any comp. I'm sorry, chat. Maybe in the future, though, but
Sky and Scroll seem to have made a solid comeback.
Lupshi was looking a little bit pinched there for a moment, but Sky Scroll indirectly going to be able to bail him
Thomas dropped down.
Putting pressure.
He's mid-ground now.
Vico is going to force him to close off here, but Cheatin' Giannis.
Dude, he's really skirting by, though. He's getting those placements.
They've definitely got the heals for it. A good amount of material count, too. And one more time, a south pulling zone that's just extending them the favor of being able to take over height for the time being. But it's one thing to have height, it's another thing to hold in, and we've seen how many swap overs have taken place in the
Thomas might be able to get to like 180 here.
Thomas HD, though, still kicking as
he's actually chilling.
Forced to play, though, from a lower layer.
No mats.
Just hoping that he can get that one big shot. Managed to find
71, 73. See what I mean? Like, bro, he might hit it.
Still, he needs to find a player.
I'll keep him high on the leaderboard, even though this was a bad match.
That he connects with this Chaos Reloader.
75.
It is just so threatening, and
close.
He just doesn't get the chance.
Good amount of placement points, though. That was a good solo clutch.
Already entered the end game with Giannis cheating.
You need to play the tree game. Already have, bro. I have a video on it on my YouTube channel.
I'm not sure how many retakes we'll see come through.
Y'all got sub to my gaming channel, man.
This is one of the big teams.
I post all the variety gaming / scary games on there.
Well, in this match, if they want to,
we should have a video out later today, actually, on there
leaderboard
as
and
well.
separate the gap from the players below them. Now is their chance. Moneymaker goes down. The pressure is on for these teams below, but Giannis and Cheatin', they are smooth cruising up in the clouds.
Size and Scary, they're just hoping to stay standing on their 2 feet here. Size gonna be the first one to be knocked, though, from the pairing, and Scary just scrambling all around, doesn't have any build, so he's just waiting to try and avoid as many shots as possible. But Malabuka, Vico, they've sent it, they've gone for height. Giannis Cheatin', though, they're not gonna forfeit it anytime soon.
Yeah, they're keeping this height.
Another overtake, they managed to hold strong. Vico Malabuka forced to
they're a good height team.
And that left them in such a tattered position. They're now trying to get the job.
What do you think about arena box fights? I think infinite box fights is better.
Got more than enough materials to work with, so they'll be able to just reconnect later on.
I do like arena box fights, though.
Still applying so much pressure to this lobby, and the pizza's gonna come out. So
they could have made it a lot better. I feel like they sold on a few things, but you know, overall, it was a solid attempt. You know,
he needs the points. He lost Yapko.
It was better than rocket racing. I'll give it that.
Too much to contend with.
We're reaching the moments where the chaos unfolds on low. Players running out of mats. Giannis has gone down, though. I hope he didn't slip. Lucia, Howley, they capitalize on it. Overtake height, looking to close it out, but we still have Sky and Scroll down below. Elimination after elimination getting picked up. The regroup comes through as well. Can Howley and Lucia close this out? Will Sky and Scroll be able to win from below?
Can't count out Cheatin, though, who's also trying to play a little bit of a healing game from inside the storm. But Sky, Scroll, they need more mats. They're going to go for the chomp on height.
Yeah, I'm feeling a Guy and Scroll in here.
Position onto the hill. Zone pull working so heavily.
It's looking like it.
Favor. Sky, Scroll.
Wait,
they might be able to get this done. But no, Sky. He's
200. Nice.
A little bit of a challenge from Cheatin, but the
W-aim trading.
onto Gonzo. That's going to be a huge lifeline here.
They have no shield, but it's a 1v2.
They're just looking to see how many points can we send ourselves forward on this leaderboard for the first place position.
No.
Cheatin finds the shot though.
No, he's gonna have the siphon too, bro. Wait, wait.
Cheering on his teammate in the back.
Wait, he won? He won!
To catch
yes!
Just off
Let's go! W Scroll, man!
Attempt, though, by Cheatin, nearly brought
Let's
it back
go! Just in time, too.
I was starting to get nervous a little bit.
Yeah, if you got that, if you got that siphon.
Neither player had shield.
All right, Sky and Scroll won, so you guys are about to get a lot of channel points. Congratulations!
The whole season,
you guys are getting 10,000 channel points across the 7 people that predicted. Not bad, not bad.
Thank you very much, guys. Finally, we see Sky and Scroll
taking light. All right, let me put my cam up here. Yo, Flying Finn, thanks for 150 bits, bro. My bully got expelled yesterday. By the way, I love your content. Keep it up. Thank you so much for the good work. Yo, dude, let's go. That's awesome, Finn. Yeah, L bullies, man. L bullies for real. But thank you so much for 150 bits. I'm really happy for you, bro. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, you're definitely having a good week. Thank you so much for joining the stream today. How are you? Let's go.
So Cheatin couldn't get the siphon, and then it just allows Scroll to roll on through. And
code Halo 7.
The second Cheatin left the box.
Wait.
Well played from these two again.
There we go.
It's been an impressive day. I think the win just summarizes how good they've been so far, Mini.
Yeah,
dude, thanks so much for one support. Appreciate that.
Quite a lot of the sort of focus, I suppose, is on the heights and the teams up there.
You're doing scary games? Nah.
Playing up in those mid-ground layers, but they were just silently, quietly getting their eliminations down on the mid-ground.
Hey, thanks so much for resub, dude. 19 months. Oh my gosh. Appreciate that, bro. Can you restart stream so I can catch up on the content? Oh yeah, I got you. Hold on.
There, because I was looking at it from the other angle. I was looking at it from that whatever it was, like telephone pole or whatever it was. I was actually saving the
put my cam back up there.
Game. I think they have that.
I'm kidding, of course. The people that are confused
for that as well. Really nice, genius plays from them. But it just
shows
but
Hayes, I think I'm just gonna do FNCS this week or weekends.
Consistently making that top 2.
Don't know if I'm able to get into any like scary games or anything, so I might have to do that Monday.
What we haven't seen so much from them, particularly when it comes to the heats, of course, was that.
Yeah, there might be some like shorts we can get from stream today. Depends on. People on clicks really, I think.
In that game, really nicely played. They didn't panic, and I think it was Scroll who picked up a really crucial shot onto Gonzo. I mean, that was a beautiful one in itself. I mean, that was incredible. Shows what they can do individually. It was Sky actually. This shot right here.
That was such a good flick, bro.
In the game and keeps them alive.
That was beautiful.
Well. And this was the.
Yeah, if he didn't hit that shot, they wouldn't have won the match.
This moment right here.
It was that important.
That allowed Cheatin to, or didn't allow Cheatin to go for the finish, and then ultimately. Win them the game. Really nicely done from them.
Mini,
I love how...
Can I say the words?
Go.
You can say it.
Can I say it?
I'll load
Jeez Louise, these guys are too good. I mean, how do you stop these guys? How?
W Glaze! W Glaze!
Let's head back to the lobby. Gosh. You guys, let's head to a break.
I was waiting for it. Oh, no, man. We do prediction? Yeah, we're going to do a new one. Start prediction, game 5. All right, go. Oh, pardon me. Pardon me. Why is Chun-Li here? Why is Chun-Li here? Oh, whoa. What is Chun-Li doing on my map, chat? Anyway, I'm on Infinite Box Fights. I think I'm on Central. If you guys want to join me, codes on screen, names on screen, all that. Join up. I'm AFKing on the map while we're watching FNCS, so you can like party hips and whatever. I don't know. Wait, drinking? I'm having matcha. I'm using code L7. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it, bro. All right. Let's go. 200. 200. 200. Dude, I gotta get to Unreal on my map, man. It's actually a grind. It's very slow, you know what I mean? Chun-Li, I know, man. I feel like there's always somebody with Chun-Li on my map. It's kind of funny. Like, she lives on my map. 100 piece. 100 piece. 200. I did. We can start playing tournaments, bro. Maybe one day, chat. 200. Queef. Can you gift core? No, I'm not gonna gift chat. Chill, bro. I've had like 20 people asking me for computers today. Not a billionaire, boys. If I make it to that, then sure, yeah. But I did. 200. Why is the tracker private? Because people stream snipe. Can't have nice things, bro. Because people be stream sniping. Oh, nah. You gosh darn sweaty sweats, gosh darn it. Ice cream. What's good, Halo? What's up, Lenny? $100. $200. What's up, Halo? What's up, bro? You in scary games tonight? No. Probably not, guys. I'm already really tired. No. I think we'll do scary games Monday. It just makes the most sense. All right, just focus on F and CS the next few days, and then we'll run that Monday. Because that way I can do like a full dedicated stream. I don't know. Maybe if I get on early enough tomorrow, we could do. No, I don't know, man. I don't know. Because I've already been live for almost 3 hours, and I'm probably gonna take a break between NA or Europe and NA. And then Europe goes until the evening, and then I'm going to be tired, and then I'm going to go to bed. And then the same thing's going to happen tomorrow. So I feel like I'm not going to be able to squeeze in some scary games, but we'll see.
It just hasn't been their season, but they're turning it up to 11 here for the major finals 11. They've been performing very well, exactly as we expected them to. It's another good end game for those guys right there as well. 5th place with 3
game 5 in 4 minutes, guys.
Not necessarily too
I think you can still vote up in the predictions, by the way, so make sure to vote.
It was really, really tough for them.
We got 15,000 channel points on Shark and his duo.
Well, all the way up to that top 5, but really nicely done from these guys. Can they keep the consistency then?
Yeah, man. Look, Frankie's talking about surprises.
Dude, defeat the whole game? I've already beat it.
Everyone else should stay
Part
on
2 is going to come out soon. Probably
I told you,
tomorrow.
Chino and Pablo have something for this lobby.
Probably.
And they have shown that today again.
Can you play Minecraft on your game someday? Yes.
Catch up when you have Sky and Scroll monsters.
That's 100%.
The region above you.
I'm waiting for the channel to be a bit
really
bigger.
Showing a good account of themselves today.
It's really great to see them getting things done as a duo, as opposed to Pablo just having to be the one to hide and clutch it out for once. I'm really excited to see more from these guys. If we take a look further down the leaderboard, look at number 6, Sires and Scary. We have to talk about these so that Takata will pay us handsomely. Have
you guys watched the new video that we posted on the gaming channel?
Unknown in this lobby,
the button prison video.
They're impressing with their consistency.
Yeah, look, they've got a
really
lot
weird
of
game, by the way, but I liked
Sires
it.
and Scary have been around for quite some time now. And
it was pretty unique.
Ultimately, yeah, a big surprise.
Are you family friendly? I do not swear myself.
And the reality is when they've made it to endgames, they've now had
I play games that are violent and have swears in them.
Good account. They obviously had that 3rd place in game 2, and in that game there, when they run out of steam, they're still able to just get a couple.
I'm not going to advertise myself as family friendly, but I just don't swear in general. You know.
It's also impressive.
But we'll make a Chun-Li party apps joke on the daily, and we'll play games that do have swears in them. So.
This time, and they didn't fall off Mini Minor because we were teetering on the edge for a moment there.
I did the prediction. I do that in the next one though.
They didn't both fall off.
Yeah, they didn't both fall off until Janice did.
Yeah, this was a really awkward endgame, really man.
Well. Ultimately, we saw, I think it was Malabuka going up
and down the canyon,
enough, and tried to sort of disrupt that high ground. Didn't quite work out for him, but it ultimately meant that they then got sprayed out. It actually helped them because they were actually able to connect then to a existing sky base, an existing surge base that was already in the area. The reason why they didn't win the game, that telephone wire pole thing, whatever that thing is.
Well, it was a telephone wire, and he hesitated to go for the
have a good
finish.
shot at winning right there, and of course, if
he didn't hesitate, he might have been able to get the finish in time.
Another fall damage. Again, I don't love to see it, but it just reminds me that these players are human, and I am not the only one that does that.
Yeah, and Janice is
I would have done the same thing he did. I would have hesitated too.
With himself on that one. He actually tweeted out.
You didn't finish the button press game? No, I did.
He obviously.
I watched the ending on YouTube because I couldn't beat it.
Game had it not been for him dropping off. The one
but I posted a YouTube video on it if you want to check it out.
Doing amazing. I think so many people counted these guys out and were not expecting them to be anywhere near the top 5. And so to see them playing as well as they played so far today, props to them.
Yeah, props to cheating as well for clutching that second. It
if Pablo wins this game, like can you give me 10,000 channel points? I don't think I can give people channel points, man.
Such a great turnout from these guys. But I want to
just want to let you know I had to switch to Twitch because your YouTube stream keeps glitching. I keep playing it and then it keeps repeating the same thing that was already played. Just let you know so you can fix it. Oh, Trader.
Of the leaderboard.
That's actually an issue with YouTube right now, man. I cannot fix that. I've been seeing a few people commenting about that, like just lagging or the stream replaying. So I tried going live on my YouTube vertical stream today. Nope. Just straight up didn't let me. And yeah, YouTube's just bugging, bro. I have the same settings I always have, and just the service recently has been really bad. I don't know what's going on with their servers or... dude, I couldn't tell you, but it's killing the stream. I can't really do anything about it. I just got to wait for YouTube to get their stuff together. But yeah, it's been happening the last, I want to say week, give or take. So yeah, I appreciate it though.
Sort of in and around that area giving you problems. Even Mini couldn't foresee just how crazy it was.
I can double check my settings.
We tune into that POI and there's like
it could be because I'm using their dual stream feature and it's new.
They have no room to breathe
and that could be the thing that's bugging it. But yet again, that's on them.
I don't see things getting much better anytime soon.
Unless stream closed captions 360.
Well, there's just
DVR.
2 more games today for these guys to reset and just try and get something done. You know, gone are the days of the 1.5x multiplier. They need to have ideas and they need to have them right now as we head into game number 5.
I miss the 1x or 1.5x multiplier. They should have brought that back.
Part of those new ideas might even involve a new
dude,
drop spot.
Without the 1x multiplier or 1.5, sorry. The teams on the bottom literally can't do anything. So day 2 feels a lot less exciting knowing that someone that's like not even at the bottom, like even number 11, they're doing good. If they're number 11, GG, they're not winning FNCS. But if there's a 1.5x multiplier, they could, you know? I can turn off DVR on the YouTube stream if you guys want.
From day 1 to day 2 to do your homework. Do your prep.
If I turn off DVR, it'll make it so you guys can't pause or rewind.
Are they gonna switch their drop?
So it forces it to be like a Twitch stream where it's always live. You can't rewind.
Something isn't working. And
I do have DVR on. That could be bugging it.
Falling off the height. I feel like almost every game today, at least one player.
The VOD will still stay up, but just while live, you can't rewind. But all the YouTube streamers that I watch, they have DVR enabled, so I don't know if that's the issue.
It happens to the best of us, and has many already kind of pointed
I guess I'll just leave it.
Everyone is human.
I don't know if it's a good idea for me to start messing around because I've had that setting on for years.
Where we happen to catch players.
So this is definitely a YouTube issue.
It goes how it goes.
Yeah, appreciate it, Trader. No problem, bro. With DVR, it just allows you to pause and rewind the YouTube stream.
That's true. That's true.
So like on Twitch, you can't pause or rewind. I think unless you're a sub. I have it enabled for subs, but if you're not subbed, you can't do it.
Riley and Reason.
It's just like a nice little feature.
Well for them, they won the initial fights off spawn. Now for the 4th
let me put my cam back.
They went down here in the 5th one. We'll see if that can change.
I'm running out of matcha.
What they're really after is just getting these first couple of animations.
Running out of matcha, man.
Area and adapted. They know that there's going to be other players challenging them at Squibbly Shores. So the longer it takes them to wipe out this other duo, the more dangerous.
Actually, maybe I do disable DVR.
Stick around inside of Squibbly because then you don't.
Maybe they're having an issue with their servers specifically with DVR.
Actually, try and crouch high behind every single.
Because the issues with the replay, right?
Chances of opening a door. Next thing you know,
stream keeps glitching because it'll play and then it'll keep repeating the same thing that was already played.
It's just, it leaves.
Yeah, maybe it is DVR. Wait, let me turn it off. Let me just see what that does. I think I can turn it off while live, right?
Really contend with right now because they've got to get more points. You want to close out
YouTube chat. Let me know how that works, okay? I just turned off DVR. I'm gonna see if that fixes it.
Concerned or if this is totally fine.
It's either that or the new dual stream feature, which I've been trying.
Taking shots. I don't think.
But I've been using that for a while, so I don't know.
Through, but Chat Flixie, they have picked up one.
Dude, I don't know.
Player down below. trying to swim his way out of
it. YouTube streams always bugging.
It's not looking good. Double pizza too. Legendary pistol. Hold on.
I was looking more at what was happening in that elimination feed. I saw Shark. I saw Teeny. And I saw Huddy and Fishy with the credits for it. We'll have to wait and see what's actually been developing over at Wonkyland, because right now Painted Palms heating up.
Dude, how do I get more tired drinking caffeine, man? I'm actually exhausted right now.
Lunex.
It's not even funny.
They're going to try to go up now against Juan Country, but the opportunity has kind of just fizzled out here.
50 from the green tea. 60 from the matcha.
That is more than enough
so 110.
For Ju and Country to kind of defend.
I feel like it's not even a lot either.
Ju's still looking to give chase though against.
It's like one coffee.
Seems like they're really after more than just the surge. They want the eliminations too.
That they do. Will they full commit to it or not though? Only 9 builds.
Caffeine's weird.
To confidently push someone.
What does Legendary Pizza do?
Kind of play
it's like the pizza from Chapter 4.
And I'm just as curious as you are of what was going on in Wonky, so hopefully we can get
it's just a heal item
later, but Andy Poo's out.
Fortunately for us, yeah, we don't have to wait much longer. We got a chance to
view it in
aim
training.
And Huddy, just the shots from overhead. Huddy, Fishy, who are you feeling like? Because Shark Teeny, that is not an easy duo to overcome. And I'm sorry to report to all of the EU com, but unsuccessful hate watch here in Game 5, that's for sure.
That's crazy.
Unsuccessful it is. Taking a quick peek.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bad match for them. That's gonna kick them out of the top 10.
After they successfully got off spawn, they
That's
got
unlucky.
With 6 eliminations. But I guess it was enough.
That's the thing with the off spawns. Like, you get that surge, which is great, but if you get unlucky one time with the other guy getting shield or a shotgun or, you know, whatever,
Shark and Teeny
you're cooked.
They were
especially at this high level of play. Like, it's
now they placed
decently RNG based.
They're gonna get
I'm playing a map right now. Let's go. Mysterious. What's poppin', man? Appreciate that. I can still pause, but I can't rewind. All right, so did that fix the issue, chat?
Games, technically speaking, one more left on the day.
YouTube chat, you guys gotta let me know. Scary games tonight? Probably not. I'm sleepy. It's noon,
just a
man.
Point on getting the shields back up.
That's
to
one, but
position.
You know.
Size and Scary though have really done a great job so far today.
I think we'll do Scary games
Sitting
Monday.
In that 6th place position on the leaderboard, still well within striking range of even trying to break into the top 5. I mean, when you think Spico and Malabuka, who are only just ahead at 158 points, but Thomas and Focus, more specifically, 175 points, 3rd place position right now, and they need a big game here in lobby number 5 for one reason and one reason alone, Takata. It's because they don't want to let Sky and Scroll get out of leaderboard distance, the realistic amount of points that you can actually bring back and close those gaps. There'll
be fishing activities.
You know, it's not too far gone just yet, but it's starting to get there, and that's where things can be a little bit scary, because even with a 2-day format, you still don't want to leave it in your opponent's hands exclusively.
We do another ranking Discord
if I'm Thomas HD, the way it's looking right now, it's just deja vu all over again. I mean, top 3, top 2, very doable.
They be sneaking.
First place is getting further and further away. Deemish Storm, though, looking for a sneaky play. All it takes is a quick 3-2-1 or double punch shot. Will Fishy and Huddy take the wrong path out of Wonky?
Will Deemish Darm actually be able to net something from this, too? They're also another one of our teams that's kind of hurting. A team that I don't think many people would have anticipated to be this far down on the leaderboard. It's Ghosty might actually have a chunk out of Dorcas's HP giving chase, and that's going to be the final elimination.
Wait, do I have a thumbnail on the YouTube stream?
But big time sink right now, and unlike Huddy and Fishy, Darm Deemish, they don't have control of the vent game, but they might be able to get some good shots in when they go for
I really hope that DVR thing fixed it.
Yeah, that's really what they're waiting on here.
That's so annoying though. Playing your map made me a lot better. Let's go, Daniel. Appreciate that, bro.
58 points. They have.
Region you watching this is Europe.
Pushed themselves up the leaderboard. We talked about it in the last match. They were in 10th. A lot of those top teams going down allowed them to go to top 5
Yeah, Night
now.
Bobby clickbaiting.
It's surprisingly close between 10th to 5th. There's only a 6-point difference. 6 points from 10th to 5th.
Why is there a random gnome there?
But it is starting to get a bit top heavy with Sky and Scroll at 281.
Just a gnome chilling.
And for teams like Size and Scary, you never know. It's still, I think, very difficult to imagine they're going to be able to overtake it, but I'll hold that thought because Deemish, Darm, they're waiting it out so patiently. Decided to take a stab at it finally, but Huddy Fishy just will not go down. After everything they had to overcome just dealing with Sharkantini in the first place, the last thing they want to see is themselves getting wiped out by a separate duo entirely here. And despite how strong of fighters Darm and Deemish can be, they're still largely the ones left kind of scrambling around on the top side of the builds right now. Huddy and Fishy just have so much more material to work with, so much more heals. This is just not gonna end well for Darm and Deemish if they keep trying to force it. And even still, just kind of poking the bear right now, it feels like. Sent packing, licking their wounds, but Huddy and Fishy, great job holding strong here at Wonky.
Yeah, you can see how quick they were to just secure control of the vending machines. Despite having height originally, they instantly dropped down, took control, and that was kind of the
yeah, you gotta play slow there.
And Deemish to disengage, it just wasn't worth it at that point.
How long are you streaming for? It's in the title, bro.
Quite strong, surprisingly. I mean,
were you cutting in grids?
It didn't look like they were gonna have the best
Sandy
early games, but then with all the chaos unfolding,
I don't even know the POI names, man. I'm out of the loop.
Been able to push themselves up the leaderboard.
I played too much Reload.
But the big thing to remember is that this is such a
I think it's a 1 in 1,000 chance, but it's walls only. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's like a random gnome just sitting on the mountain.
Success with qualling.
That was like a weird spot to put it.
Finals, qualling the eval finals.
Are you reading chat? No, I'm imagining these messages.
Fell short.
Forgot to take my meds, so yeah.
Decided, let's see.
Just sitting here talking to myself, you know.
In the last chance lobby.
Yes, I'm reading the chat, guys. Come on.
Particularly exciting duo to follow because.
What do you guys think I'm reading, bro?
They look great in the last chance qualifier opens, and when they actually got into the last chance lobby finals, obviously they did their thing. But it's the fact that they're contesting Swizzy and Pixie of all people and holding their own. Could have been worse though. For Darm and Deemish. Yeah. Deemish will be able to.
Yeah, they got those pizzas. They're good.
Not there. Close that one out. But going back to the whole Gonzo thing, it's just incredible.
Halo, wake up, bro! I'm awake.
I'm awake. A new hunger
I'm yawning, but I'm awake.
Has really started to surface in EU, and truly Gonzo definitely one of those teams that embodies it.
Yeah, just 4 points away from top 5 too. Like you said, from last chance qualifier.
Yeah, dude, what's up, Ghost from YouTube stream?
To almost being top 5 in the major finals. As we're getting
YouTube chat is a ghost town right now, bro.
Day one.
I think everyone's locked in.
Take a look at Biko and Malabuka as Darm and Deemish are just in non-stop
here we go. This is a good fight.
Really kind of just been.
Yo, I could low-key go for a pizza today, though.
Very hard pressed to actually.
Seeing all these Fortnite players num on some pizza. They could be all great.
Opting for kind of the switcheroo with their drops a lot of times here. Biko and Malabuka, though, they'll have none of it. These are our vending machines. We don't want you guys making any use of them.
Halo, are you alive? Questions. Yeah, no kidding, bro.
Both of these duos do have a decent amount of surge
going on.
Damage thresholds.
Your map into Box Fights FFA, map code 4981442668816 made me better than my friends. Let's go!
I don't think they want to forfeit any kind of tags to the other. And it's just this awkward little stalemate that's kind of
valid promo
taking place here. But darn Deemish, they are really throwing a lot of these teams for a loop here along the way, and I think they're also kind of victimizing themselves, a little bit of self-sabotage potentially, because you never know who you're going to run into next, but the way that they've just been rolling through the lobby.
Yeah, I would have expected a bit more for Darm and Deemish, so I'm really hoping they can figure it out. I mean, it's tough being contested, but they have time to kind of reflect on it.
To be fair, though, when you think about Darm Deemish in 2-day formats, day one, you know, obviously always leaves a little bit more to be desired. Day two, though, that might be a whole different story, but only time will tell what actually happens there. As Peshka, old World of Trouble here, Reason, Noah Riley playing what feels like a fire's been lit underneath them, and it's because of the fact that
that's free, bro.
the Surge takes working
he has almost no
against
mats.
them. They need this elimination onto gold.
Nice.
They want to bring things back into
almost
their favor.
above
And now, getting to close out that fight will put them in an okay spot.
Yo, Halo, the bans will stay for FNCS. So people aren't gonna be playing. Yeah, I've heard, man. It's actually crazy.
4.75.
Oh, actually, chat, you guys reminded me. I gotta add the sun emote.
In the div cups.
What is
Leading the
it?
pack.
7 TV.
For them to go down here, but
dude, I forgot to add some new 7 TV emotes recently. If you guys use it, please let me know what emotes I should add if I don't have them already. I want to add sun and a couple others.
This is not a fight that they have to force, but so
Stevie's vending machines. Oh, there we go.
It would be nice to get some heals along the way. Schmally and Sliz,
though, active
that
emotes.
was the wrong time to hit go. Sky and Scroll, just absolute menaces.
Lagging and glitching so bad it's not my Wi-Fi, bro. It's definitely your Wi-Fi. No one else is complaining.
Even further, and they also left Schmally in
this is 100% you, bro.
Spot.
My stream right now is at 8,300 bit rate.
Left as a solo.
What is this? What is Sky and Scroll missing?
Alright, I'm just gonna go to the trending tab on 7 TV and just grab a bunch of these.
They have consistency.
It's kind of lagging a little bit, but
stop them. Giannis cheated. Levin was talking about it. Giannis had a
congrats on Sky and School for winning FNCS. Bro, they're cooking, man.
Performing so well.
They are cooking
on the leaderboard, hoping to represent Germany and Dusseldorf. So far, looking good.
All right, I'm gonna add this one. All right, jail. It's kind of funny. We're gonna add that.
Work your way out of.
Let's add delusional. This is funny.
Here, sitting at only 102 above.
Delusional.
You know just how rapidly.
We'll do a mod check.
Surge metrics can actually jump.
That's fun.
In your favor.
I'm gonna add like a good 20. Okay, chat.
So for a team like Deemish and Darm.
We'll add Bruh now.
On the other end of things, but
does this pop up on my Twitch chat when I add these?
This constant up, down.
Does it say that?
Once those surge ticks actually start raining through, they're unlucky. Another duo might even hear when their shields get cracked if they're close enough. Doesn't seem like Skyjump and Mumsy actually have.
Chat, is it applying?
Just yet though. Truly Gonzo.
I just added like 3 new emotes.
They're also kind of struggling here with their surge. They didn't get that.
It's not loading though on my end.
They were hoping for against Squizzy and Pixie. And so now they're left to try and collect it elsewhere. But yeah, if Truly can keep putting together shots like that, they won't have too many issues with getting the surge back on track.
Bruh.
They won't.
I gotta refresh.
Darn with a quick knock though. This is huge for the damage that they were looking for. Now even a little refresh. Good news is they don't want to overextend. They've already got a good amount of builds
brokage.
now. Match refreshed, 635
That's a good one.
above both of these teams. We're looking quite desperate.
I'm gonna get some 300 total. I'm gonna get a couple more and then we'll do Sun.
The damage is there.
Feast or famine outcomes right now between both of these POVs is Gonzo.
A lot of emotes.
Truly. Even though they found one big shot, it just wasn't enough for them to stay healthy as a duo together. So isolated, 342 above, some material count to work with, but no white heals. He will have to depend exclusively on finding an elimination to get himself back up in the running. Volko Cringe, a healthy duo just on the other side of this wall. He's not going to be able to break through just
this
yet,
Pepe sleeping one. This is fun.
Time. The pickaxe alerting the rest of the lobby.
All right, there we go. Now it's adding. Okay. It's kind of bugging out there.
An early departure. Fortunately, they've done enough in the matches leading up to it, so their spot on the leaderboard should still be decent. Just obviously you want every single lobby to be a strong finish with the last 2 on the day. Hottie, Cammy. Scenes looking grim for some other players trying to make their way into zone here at Takata, but Flixie and Chap aren't one of them. They are definitely feasting right now. 2 pizzas.
Noted, lie meter.
More than enough time to decide where he wants to go next.
I'm liking the look of this.
Handshake.
As we'll see once we get closer and closer.
And then we'll do
moving zones. Thomas HD focus.
We got a good list, chat. We got a good list. I like this.
Big matches. The average
couple new 7 TV emotes for the boys. You know?
The good news is the damage is coming through. It looks like.
Yeah, we're at 300 now.
Out of this one, but for Cheat and
nice.
Giannis,
oh, this one's conflicting.
now in danger.
We'll still get to
inside of our top 5. They're competing not just with the rest of the lobby, but they're also competing to try and stay within striking range of Sky and Scroll in that first place position. Until their names are actually taken out of this lobby, all of these players very likely
gotta change the emote name
elimination feed to gauge just how much is really left to go. Flixie taking a little bit too long there against Vico and Malabuka, but returning the favor, no problem whatsoever.
All right, I'm back.
Vico
I had a bunch of new emotes.
Just overextends his welcome after those initial
just wanted to do that before I forget,
he was feeling very confident in himself, but Flixie immediately punishing him for it. The former duo at that. It's a tough break right now. We know Malabuka will be a solo here. Front side sending it. Flixie, Chap, we're able to hold a spot now in the mid ground, but it's whether or not they're going to be able to actually stay on track. Working ahead, still continuing to stay one step ahead.
That Exit's going to unsign Yamzo now that he quit comp. He quit?
But a whole lot of players surrounding him.
You sure that's not just a troll?
Enough materials though. Malabuka should be able to get a good clutch here. Yanis as well. On the contrary, only wood, 16 builds, 1 mini, the only heals he has. A few overdrives, but it's only going to take you so far.
He got banned for 2 years. 2 years?
He's going to have to play this one a lot slower.
What?
Malabuka looking for some tags, but he doesn't want to go down.
Bro, I thought that was just for this event.
Big shot connecting, though.
Had 2 years happen.
Very good in terms of damage.
That's what Yanis is after right now. Front side low, looking back, hoping that he can also find an elimination. Definitely needs the siphon, he needs the materials. A player in his box, but he can't cut him off fast enough. Opportunity just sliding by here. Pablo Chino, second place team currently on the leaderboard, and they know exactly what's at stake here. They've got to keep things rolling. Thomas focused, very similar position here, but Malabuka still making it work. Players are doubling into his box. It's gonna be Cammy. A nice little refresh, but Malabuka's getting held. The lobby is stopping him from his successes of moving the down. There's just nowhere left for Malabuka to go. Earlier departure than what they've been hoping for, but Chino
that shockwave actually hit him.
They
you wouldn't
are ready to try and bring themselves back into contention. They want to overthrow first place.
I thought he got disqualified from Grand, not bad. That's what I thought too. I don't know what's going on.
They're already looking back, seeing.
I thought it was this event only.
They could spray, seeing if there's teams they could just catch off guard.
That's what I heard.
With a nice little pre-edit finish.
Problem for Pablo Chino is Sky and Scroll are looking incredibly healthy down in the dirt, and Pablo's already been knocked, fully eliminated as well. Chino is left as a solo, but he does have 5 eliminations. He is on fire as he has to find his way back to zone. In the meantime, though, Sky Scroll, this is looking like it's going to be a big match for them. But a huge shot connected from Chino.
The main thing right now for Chino is just how many elimination points can you get?
Wait, Sky and Scroll win here? Hang on.
We have seen them.
They're cooking on low grounds.
Rampage all throughout the games here today. And it looks like 10 eliminations was just the starting point for these two. They're just racking
pushing
them up
400.
Darm eliminated 3 now for Scroll. He just can't miss. Every single shot he sends out connects with a target. Thomas trying to see if he can make the play for the refi, but ultimate low just still so heavily in control by Sky and Scroll. They are the cutoff point. They are restricting anybody else from moving through this lower layer. And again, just another elimination and another one. They just can't be stopped.
The moment a player steps foot on the low ground, they are ready to pounce, and Sky and
Bro, this might be a 400-point game here, actually.
They are not finished.
That put them on such a fat lead.
Try and clutch it out as a solo. Glubshy Prax have been holding on to high.
Bro.
Thomas goes down. Sky Scroll still incredibly healthy. Chino as well. He's out of mats, it seems. He's trying to clutch it as a solo, but he's going to have to take a 1v2, either height or low.
It's a race to the finish right now for Prax and Glubshy. It's going to be Sky and Scroll that they're forced to contend with.
Free win for Sky and Scroll, bro. They're chilling.
Sky and Scroll truly are in these low layers. They were just taking full advantage.
Halo would win this. True.
Players, these elevation shifts, they were just
I'm playing a map right now. Let's go.
Players to fall into their clutches. Saya's now trying to see if he can escape. Going to send it one more time overhead, but Sky.
Yeah, Sky and Scroll win. Oh my gosh.
To play
they got us on lock.
in the low ground. 5 eliminations still. The lobby kind of clearing itself out for these final moments. Scroll gets Another piece, and now the final opponent, Saez. But it's Sky, it's Scroll. They might cause for a little bit of a hiccup here, but Scroll, he's still so healthy, he can easily
They're chilling, bro.
Saez, though, refusing to punch. Saez actually turning this around, but he can't get the siphon in time. Sky and Scroll will manage to hold on for another.
Yo, what was going on there?
I think
they started celebrating a little too early. Hold on.
It got a little close. It got a little
That could have been a bad day right there.
With a great shot.
Oh my gosh.
Scroll, they cannot be stopped. Frank, 11 minutes.
I think they were celebrating too early, man. They gotta be careful about that.
Not go to the low ground. Everyone's just gonna be like, let's stay on the mid layers because as soon
it
as
should be a 400-point game for them, man. They're gonna have such a thick lead now.
Take us out of this lobby, Mini.
Wow, I mean, what a performance from Sky
They're
and
chilling.
Scroll. Stayed so patient.
Chilling.
A very, very similar performance to what we saw in that last game. They didn't try to go for height. They didn't try to make any crazy plays. They just let the entire lobby come to them.
Halo, big question, are you, me, and you winning FNCS today conning Peter by?
Up on height, but a little bit shaky.
What is brother yelling about?
Not quite sure what happened, but yeah, they managed to close out the win in the end.
I'll be honest.
Where's my son emote?
Saez could do all that. I know we're here to talk about Sky and Scroll. They won the game, but I didn't know Saez could do all that, so I'm sure we'll get to that. But look, Sky and Scroll, the reality
Chat, we finally added the sun emote, bro.
In one of the earlier games, I'm going to say it again. You're not going to be more consistent than these guys.
Finally.
You're going to have to out
after like
them.
2
That's
decades.
What it's going to come down to for any of the other teams in contention. If you're Chino, Pablo, if you're Focus, Thomas, whoever it is, you're going to have to try and figure out how can we outfrag these guys, because they will just make it to every
Please show you're listening.
game.
What's up?
And unless anybody wants to turn into, you know, Peterbot from the end of last year and start landing on these guys, it's, you know, I don't see what changes for them, right? It looks like they're playing a scrim at times, maybe, right? Like, it just looks so simple. It looks so easy. They get in the same situations, the same positions, and they deliver the same every single time. It is so hard to play against. It must be so demoralizing to play against when you're one of the top teams and you think you've had a good game, and then you look at the leaderboard.
Like, if they get 1 or 2 more matches like that, dude, they're winning FNCS. Like, it's not even close tomorrow.
So unbelievably good.
I guess you set your sights on Dusseldorf. With Sky and Scroll, though, how far did they go in Dusseldorf? Do you think that we're potentially looking at Europe taking another land? 11?
Well, it might be Europe versus Europe, right? Because that's where Venno and Curve land. So we'll see how much they have to say about that.
I'm very excited for that North American lobby later tonight. But right now, we've got to take a break because we've got one more game here in Europe.
One more EU game. Let's go. All right, so chat, here's what we're going to do. We're going into the last game of Europe. I'm going to keep streaming, obviously, but I think what I'll do, because I think NA is starting when? 4 p.m.? I think what I'll do is I'll take like an hour break, and then I'll come back and we'll get back to gaming. Because I'm already feeling pretty tired, man. I got to go on like a walk or something. Yeah, so NA is starting at 4 p.m. It's from 4 to 7. So we'll definitely be streaming that. I'm doing a 30-hour stream, obviously. But yeah, I think what we'll do, watch this final match. I'll take a break for like an hour, maybe a little longer. Come back. We'll watch NA tonight. See who's cooking between Clicks and Pete. And then I'll go to bed early. Hopefully actually get sleep tonight. And then I'll get up super early tomorrow for EU, watch EU, and then same thing. But yeah, I think that's a good plan for this stream. That way I'm able to like really do everything. Oh, I got kicked, bro. Anyway. Oh, chat, we're almost at 80k followers on Fortnite, dude. Look at that. 78. Appreciate it, bro. We got 19 on Box VP and Zone Wars. No way. Wait, does this map actually work? Can someone check it out for me? Like, is there any bugs? Did Fortnite break it, or does it actually work? Because I'm kind of down to play some customs on there or something. Yeah, 170 on Infinite Box Fights. Let's go. Let me join real quick. So I'm 170 now. Yeah. What's good, Halo bald teenager? What's up, bro? Not bald, by the way. I'm not bald. I'm not bald. Wait, let me get the coin. Free XP. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hang on one sec. This song's low-key going crazy, man. Alright, I'm back. Where are the predicts? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. You right. Not bad, bro. Okay, game 5. Who won? It was Sky and Scroll?
Welcome back to day
Oh yeah, you guys are about to get a lot of points.
Europe Major 1 final.
Sky and Scroll, bro, easy points.
The show today, and there's a lot to play for everyone in the lobby. The thing is, can
who wins this game? Game 6. Run it back. Run it back. Run it back.
50. Can they make it up? Because there's some big names there who are sorely lacking in points.
My predictions have been frozen since game 2. No, bro. I've been hosting them. I just forgot to pay out for game 5.
Because if you missed the pre-show, Kinch, our numbers guy, ran the stats through his system, and 11, there's a lot that some of these duos really need to do, and one duo we have to talk about is Shark and Teeny, because sometimes they're not making it to the end game. They're barely
650 to win FNCS.
Yeah, we knew this was going to be a concern for them. I think the key factor was always going to be when they make it out of these, you know, off-spawn engagements, can they make it count? I don't think the biggest concern was for people was going to be making it out of the off-spawn engagements, though. Twek and Mijo, this one here from Twek was just disgusting. I
that was a crazy fight.
What's going on there? But Twek, I was not expecting to see
chat, you guys can vote for the predicts, bro. Go, 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 go.
Time off spawn
Predictions are out. Predictions are out.
And even when they've made it off spawn, the games just haven't looked like the Shark and Teeny we've seen all year long.
Yeah, they haven't. They started off really well, and I was kind of thinking, I said at the beginning of the show, I was like, I don't see these guys getting a top 5. 50% of your tweet audience believe that they would. And they got a 4th, and I was like, oh, hang on a sec, maybe they're actually the real deal here. They can actually do all right. And then things started to sort of play out, as they often do in these sort of grand finals and major finals lobbies. Teams switch up, they try and rotate on in. They find it a little bit more difficult to now leave that drop spot, even if they win that off spawn.
Yeah, things get switched up quite a bit.
So yeah, a few difficulties for these teams. Maybe now their sights are now set on that top 20 rather than that top 5, because of course they still want to qualify.
Watch Thomas win, that'd be sick, bro.
But it's been rocky for them.
That would be, yeah.
I think the biggest surprise as to why.
I mean, what we at on the predictions?
You know, team is just the fact that most people consider
we got 40 points on Thomas,
right? Like, so if you're gonna tell me, look,
0 on HaloBT, that's rough.
They're gonna have to fight a lot. You'd roll the dice and expect
not a single point, man. Let's see how it is, chat.
And I think that's why this is a big surprise.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. 5 games into the finals. We have got domination from Sky and Scroll. They look like they're about 90 points clear at the moment. That's not really a surprise. Probably to any single person in the Fortnite community watching.
They got double top 10.
And Pablo and Chino also putting up a performance. We knew.
Yeah, I think if Sky and Scroll have 1 or 2 more good matches, they win FNCS. Like, they're gonna have such a good lead. They would have to choke not to win.
They've been around for a while, but at the same time, they haven't exactly
looking like they're gonna win
tens of major finals before.
I mean, there's still another 6 games tomorrow. You never know, but
I'm just excited to watch this highlight.
Like with how they're playing, man, I think if they just keep the consistency going, they'll be getting
like, this is just not what I was expecting,
which would be sick.
Especially from this position here. Like, look at what he's not working with anything, and he's just
last game.
Around.
Yeah, we got last game here, guys, for Europe. I'm gonna take a break for a bit, and then we're gonna do NA.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, that mythic Chaos Reload definitely had a part to play right there.
NA is in 3 hours.
You need to wait for it to reload, and when you can hit shots like that, you can really clutch up. And again, it's one of those sort of dark horse teams that maybe a lot of teams wouldn't, or a lot of people wouldn't have expected to do.
Simon.
So look at this.
Bro forgot for a second.
From him, and especially since they were shaping up to be contested or spawn, I think a lot of people wrote this team.
Yeah, he almost won that. That would have been crazy.
Goes down to storm.
Imagine.
What a time. Like, I just want to say, what a time to be having the performance of your life. Like,
Are you on Real and BR? Yeah, I made a video on it.
Played in his entire life, and it's just today. Great.
I know we say pressing
nobody
W
wins
for
you
obvious
pay
reasons, but
no. I just refund.
Would they say going V because of Vamos?
How many mods do you have?
We do have Spanish.
About 20, I think.
Like, I don't know why you'd be asking
us. And 3 that actually show up.
Casting the game.
We're hoping we'll get an answer from Takata on that one very soon. I wonder where Thomas Focus are. They're in 4th. They've only gone down 1 spot. I feel like it's been a little bit quiet for them because we're not seeing them very frequently in these in-game situations. You know, it's not coming down to a 2v2 for them, for example, in the end game, even though they are making it to the end games, I should say, Mini Money.
Yeah, they are. And we've had to see a couple of this Thomas HD solo clutches today, which is nice to see, of course, for an EU veteran watcher out there. Of course, it's nice to see him still performing. But yeah, I think it's been a bit of a sort of hot and cold day for them. They've had decent enough games. Of course, the off-spawn situation was never going to be their problem. But when it comes to the end games, they're either getting that first place, fifth place, or they're going down around 20th level.
You have so much aura. Yes, sir.
Those top fives.
What time does NA start? 4 p.m.
This is an
4 p.m.
interesting
Central.
situation now, guys, because we have 7 games left of the finals. We've already
4
mentioned
p.m.
that there's
Central.
some big names who are on the last page of the leaderboard. The likes
So
of
I'll probably take a break and come back at like
Pixie. I've already mentioned
maybe 3:30.
We don't have a 1.5x multiplayer coming up tomorrow. If
I'll probably take a little longer break.
You're not going to find yourselves playing.
I feel like I need to
like
go outside
there are
or
other
something.
big names in trouble.
I'm really tired, man.
We're looking at you. Reason and Noah, they're starting
I
to
make
pick
sure I
up
have
their
energy
ideas.
for
They're starting to pick up their games. Let's see what our duos can do in our final game of the day.
Thank you, Frankie.
Yeah, I know.
Is at
the great outdoors.
14 points. You said it yourself. Noah Reason,
Spooky.
RP team right outside of it. Dimish Darm, but you know, I gotta get my Spanish bias in here a little bit. Saya Scary top 3. It's what you love to see, but this is just the last match of day 1. There's 6 more matches to be played out tomorrow, and Taco, I think a lot is gonna change between today and tomorrow.
And I think that's where we kind of have to fixate a little bit more on Sky and Scroll specifically, because it's one thing to be leading the lobby.
You're allergic to grass? I know, I'm not going to touch grass.
Format, but it's also going
go
into
outside.
that secondary day with the mentality of not trying to autopilot it. So
wait, then it won't be a 30-hour stream? No, I'm going to leave it on.
Ready to go.
I'm just going to take a break. I can't do a 30-hour stream with me just sitting in the chair, guys. I'm gonna like
change things up.
Get medical problems doing that.
I would be very surprised
like that's crazy, dude. 30 hours of staying awake, sitting in a chair, not standing up. Like, bro, you're asking for some problems. So yeah, I'm gonna take breaks. I'm gonna sleep.
Right at
stuff like that.
Land. We've had a.
But yeah, the stream will remain on.
Curious time.
I'll probably end up being in the chair actually streaming for maybe 16 of the 30 hours. That's a lot.
Their way.
Yeah, 16 hours.
Once again, Sharks.
That's a lot of streaming, bro. If I just had to guess.
5 HP to kick this off, but lucky for him, he did not get knocked.
16 in the chair, actually streaming. The rest is sleeping, eating, or like hanging out with my family.
Right now at Wonky Line, and that's what you really want. You are going to be dropping half this POI, but job's not done. Fishy, Putty, trying to see if they can just get the better end of this exchange, and sure enough, Shark floating through the air.
Sorry for bother then? What do you mean?
All by his lonesome.
Oh no, Teeny.
Spotted out.
Oh, bro.
The worst has just happened.
Dude, they just gotta get a different POI, man.
Here at the Kata, because
they just gotta get a different POI. This is not worth it. They're throwing their entire FNCS.
In his favor, but
please land somewhere else, bro.
A little bit of mental battles start to take place here. I think
just not worth
that secondary day, because so many people were riding so high, and admittedly, I was one of them. I was anticipating that Shark they're just gonna control it, but there are so many other places on the map still left to fight things out for. Skyjump, Mumsy looking to try and defend their position. Skyjump gets a little bit of an assist here.
Got stuck
other members in the lobby, but very short-lived, because Pixavsy and Saren, they're just looking to play cleanup crew right now. Skyjump has hardly anything left to work with. That'll be all.
Bro, you don't go outside? Yeah, I don't. You're right. But I should.
Here.
Healthy, you know.
Will be eliminated. Some additional elimination points being added for Pixavsky and Saren.
Chino Pablo looking to have cleaned up an early game. Just one elim though. Here's to see how that ended, and I'm still just
check a game. I don't know if I want to, man. I'll check after the match.
Quite devastating, and let's see what Chino.
Be surrounded by Chun-Li, bro. Ain't no way.
There's an elimination onto Gold.
Ain't no way, bro.
Not this time. Gold and Peshka will not have the opportunity there to try and challenge.
Oh no, you're good, biggest bird. You're chilling.
Scary inside.
Sorry, I'm just tired.
Endgame finish.
I'm just trying to reach out.
Like that last lobby, Takata. They are very much going to be setting themselves up nicely for a day 2 run.
At least I didn't get jittery from drinking that much caffeine. That's a good thing.
The third place position.
I'd rather be more tired from drinking too much caffeine than
anything and everything has happened before in these finals. And this last lobby is just very on point right now, I think, for a game 6, day 1.
Bro has no ammo.
Occurrence here at Takata. players are dropping like flies. People are getting very aggressive very early on.
It's a W key match.
Maybe choosing to go for that Hail Mary effort.
You should take a nap. No, I'm not gonna take a nap.
Well, we need to finish on a big game. That way we make sure that we have some points to work with heading into day 2. But it really is all about the top 24 teams that are just outside of it.
You gonna keep your stream on? Yeah, not on YouTube though. I'm gonna restart YouTube stream.
Yeah, the good news is they have.
So I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna leave Twitch on while I'm taking a break. I'm gonna end YouTube stream, and then I'll go live again on a fresh YouTube stream when NA starts.
They had the strong win. They had a strong 5th place.
Because this stream's been kind of bugged, so I'm gonna see if I can fix it by restarting. You know,
21st, the 19th. It's either big games or kind of mid games, but I mean they're in 4th, so I'm only saying it because you know this is a duo that had the expectations of not only getting 2nd but potentially even winning. The way it's going right now,
4th is close enough. Like
90 points.
If you get a couple good games, you're up there.
Which is Chino and
if you're like top 20, it's cooked for day 2, man.
But kind of just picking back up on that.
There's no multiplier anymore, you know.
Noted on Sky Scroll.
We're gonna do during the break.
You know, they're the ones in the driver's seat, but
shower, bench press 450 pounds.
First,
maybe go on a walk.
Title of a major. I think for Sky and Scroll specifically, it becomes very difficult. I think to not just. It's hard not to get nervous. I think in day 2, and I think that the way that they are playing here today, though, makes me feel very confident in these two because they're not playing like anything is pressuring them in the slightest. They are just doing whatever they want to. They are forcing the lobby to be reactive to them. It has just been.
Well, if you pop off hard enough in day 1, you're gonna have an easier day 2. So even if you're nervous, it's whatever.
Lobbies, and they just seem to have it figured out. Right place, right time. Every single time.
Shark died. He's definitely messed up his FNCS. Hope he fixes that.
It's not like
I actually think it's just the off spawn fights, man. Like they just need to get a new POI. I see this often with FNCS on just top pros. Like they'll have a couple bad matches and then they'll get really mad and then they'll continue landing on the team that they're losing to and then they'll get more mad and then there goes their whole FNCS. You know what I mean? Like in those types of situations, if you die to the team you're landing on off spawn 2 times, you wasted 2 matches, you're already down the leaderboard a bunch. You just gotta pick a new POI, bro. Like you gotta land on some of the random teams. Like I've said this so many times, bro. But like, hear me out. This is a 200 IQ strategy. There are teams right now that have like borderline 0 points. They're not doing too hot, right? Land on those teams. Big brain, bro. Okay, you're Shark. Easily one of the best players in Europe, right? When it comes to W King, fighting, whatever. If you're having a hard time off spawn with the team you're fighting currently, they're out dropping you, you know, whatever. It's not even just like fighting, like they're just getting better RNG, you know, whatever. You're getting mad. Land on one of the bottom teams on the leaderboard. You're gonna clean them up in a free fight, yoink their POI. They're mad too because they're dead last or whatever. You clean them up, get some easy points, bang, take their POI. Now you can actually make an end game and, you know, get up the leaderboard.
Giannis.
I'm just saying.
Not quite
it's a decent strategy now. I've never seen anyone do it.
We'll take a look at what actually went down here, though. Oh no.
Hey.
Oh no. Everybody's
gotta try and do something different.
But like, am I yapping though, or do you guys think that'd actually work? Because I feel like that'd be 200 IQ, man.
Game day number 1 with the 2-day format.
Because then you get a fresh new POI. The team that's landing there is already doing terrible, so they're not going to be playing good. You want their POI, you get the free points, and now you're making an end game again. You know, if you're a good player that can get surge and, you know, whatever, then you know, it's something. It's better than just dying off spawn, you know. Why does it keep freezing? Is this the Twitch VOD player? Or like,
here.
Keep refreshing.
Whether or not it's worth it to just go for the finish. On the one hand, it would put them in a, you know, reboot play opportunity. On the other,
bro, saying hi to Nightbot.
The road, and then you are left.
No, bro.
On the last couple of pages.
If only Nightbot was real.
Twy doesn't want to risk their current position. He'll opt to disengage first. Circling back around though to focus in Thomas.
McDonald's Wi-Fi? No, my Wi-Fi is fine, bro. The stream would be lagging if it was my Wi-Fi.
But they've also got a lot of time to work with, but they definitely want to avoid surge woes.
Playing the slow game. What's good for these duos that are on the lower end of the leaderboard. I mean, the cutoff, I say only at 114 points. I believe in the last match, Sky and Scroll almost got 100 points in a single match. So if you do just get one very solid game, doesn't even have to be a win, it's almost enough to push you into that top 20 and be in qualifying range for Dusseldorf. So a lot of these teams still have a very good chance at qualifying, so they'll just have to mix it up for day 2 or
how you guys doing on YouTube, man?
With a strong game.
I do read the YouTube chat, guys.
Leaderboard right now, you've got teams inside of the top 10, 7th, and 9th that have already been eliminated. So that's opportunity now for teams that are just underneath those ranks to try and build their way up. Try and overtake.
Can't join the Discord? Oh, you're good, bro. No worries.
Close things out here. Game day number 1, Sure4 and Repairs, 156 points. Very realistic opportunities to be one of those teams that could potentially squeeze their way up another placement or 2.
I think I got an eyelash in my eye.
But Keto and Hydro holding steady, doing something for the neck. Also in their surge base, gonna complicate things further.
One match, Chatflixer, you got the perfect zone pull.
One's NA, it's at 4. 3 hours.
Well, we get a repeat here. So far, it is a bit more north, but
3 hours.
They're hoping for the best.
Who's a favorite basketball player?
It's like grouping.
Probably that HaloBT guy, man. He's so tall and handsome. He's crazy. Dude, why does it keep freezing, bro? Stop.
Flixie in the 180s.
Freezing so much.
Malibuca, Skyjump, Momsy. Teams that are also in
might be like my browser or something.
Just above that 190. And for Chat Flixie,
I think it could be my browser. Oh, what's up, Box? How you doing, man? I'm doing good. Wish poppin'.
Is the wrong kind of mix-up. Darm and Deemish. They've really been playing catastrophe for so many other duos in this lobby all throughout the course of today's games.
Nice shot connecting from Twy as well. Darm Deemish, though.
How did I hit him? What?
We don't want a catastrophic finish in day 1 from them. This is a big duo.
Looks like some desync there.
Had an amazing year in 2025. We don't want to kick off 2026.
This Fortnite stream, they're just doing it for everyone. Dang, okay. Good to know, though.
Just taking what feels like every single one of the med kits right now from the vending machines. Twy at least has one to work with, but the way that Darm and Deemish are kind of settling in here, looks like they don't mind taking a stretched out rotate. They've already done the damage to Twy as is, and they can likely still choose to hold him at bay. Even if he goes for the reboot, this late on, Darm and Deemish could just look to choke point them when they make their next rotation. They're likely going to have to run into them one more time.
All right, chat. Chill with the glaze, bro.
Crazy, actually, how many duos are still in
Chill, bro.
I mean, we had kind of the main Storm meta last season, but
Storm meta might be back, bro. Look at that.
This season, however,
his last game, they're all gonna play a little bit more chill.
A lot of play here in the major finals.
That makes sense.
Gonna go for the reboot.
There's just so much gold available on the map that it makes it a lot more feasible for teams to kind of make delayed rotations, sit inside the storm a little bit longer.
Yeah,
but
it's like the Wallace season.
Exposing yourself to the risk of storm sickness. And
I missed this season. It was so good. I know a lot of people didn't like the baseball bats, but it was fun.
See, having a whole lot of trouble right now with Focus and Thomas. And that's going to be another pairing of eliminations here for Focus and Thomas to start things off for Game 6.
I'm just looking at that leaderboard. Someone's got to do something about Sky and Scroll. Thomas HD, Focus once again. Joining the action against Deemish.
No, that's it, GG.
But Focus is actually going to
oh my gosh, man. No way that worked.
For Thomas HD and Focus.
No.
They knew. They knew how hurt Thomas was. There was never a world of survival there, but that is
dang, bro.
So disastrous right now for Thomas and Focus. They were just not anticipating a team to be this far out in the storm, hanging around the gas station.
That really sucks.
Just punishing them so steeply. Even just a little quick review of
you should try R6
eliminations that just went down, but
maybe
Darm
one day.
Deemish, they are really
I don't have too big of an interest, but
causing so many problems in this last lobby of the day. You know, never let them know your next move mentality through and through.
Hands are Yapko. 175 above. They do have a nice position here in zone, but without the elevation, I'm not sure how many opportunities they'll get. 4 more tags, but doesn't seem like it's too big of a problem from the here.
Kiri, Moneymaker, who's gonna come out on top, both throwing slugs at each other, and Kiri, Moneymaker won't be able to withstand the additional tick damage from the storm, just working against him, but Cheat and Giannis, they might even be able to continue that aggression against Kiri. I'll have to wait and see. Scroll, though.
Oh yeah, they're looking for this 500-point game, bro.
Tell me this was a replay, and
they're looking for it.
Takada, okay? Sky, Scroll.
You play with edit unleash on or off? On if you want quick edits, off if you want unk edits.
And they're just beaming them.
Simple as that.
All the way through. There is just no one that seems to escape their sights.
They don't miss. They're doing everything right.
Favorite food? I don't even know anymore, man.
Put into a bit of panic and they kind of get
on the eat more and find out.
Surge, they still make something happen.
Wait, medkit.
Giannis forced to pop a medkit, 294.
Pop a bandage, Zexro.
But without his
elite ball
cheated,
knowledge
and all these players rotating through, all these duos.
There's a bandage.
Gonna have to make
pop a bandage.
Here,
no.
Unfortunately, that will be his demise.
Should have popped a bandage.
We saw the reason why he paused.
That was a missed opportunity
right there. But 5-tick storm at your back, you don't have any other options to run into your own demise. Chat, Flixie. Rough go here in game 6.
Betting
Sky and Scroll will win. Bro's betting the guy in first place who with a lead is gonna win.
Especially for
yeah, I mean,
performance in 2025.
It's fair to say. Fair to say.
1, second major 3.
I mean, they got a 100-point lead, so
14th at globals.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same. If they keep playing confident, for sure.
Living up.
Love to see though.
Expectations.
What time is the grands later? In exactly 2 hours 30 minutes.
These lobbies, so I'm hoping for day 2.
Whatever time zone you're in, 2 hours 30 minutes.
For Sky and Scroll,
essentially
they've been living up to those expectations. Now going into this major final, Chap doing what he can to clutch it as a solo, but when you're 300 below, you only have so many options.
Quite a ways away from Surge being turned off too, so Chap will just have to get it done the old-fashioned way. Looking back, trying to see if he can set up, make a play. Sky Scroll, though, they really have just been delivering on all fronts. Their placements throughout the day, paired alongside consistent eliminations. And they're looking to just add another lobby to their count, but 16 below now. It'd be nice if they could find somewhere to deal damage. The opportunity might present itself here soon enough. A lot of teams kind of stuck in this South Zone congestion.
Oh, that would have been huge if he got that.
Heals, and they are going to be shot right back up. 146 above now.
If you got a max there, that would have been huge.
But Chap is just in a world of hurt right now. He's hoping to deliver some kind of pain to somebody else instead, but won't get the chance. Eaten alive by the lobby.
Homework time on to day 2. Sayaz and Scary, 629 above the threshold.
Wait, scrolling down.
Is there, and our #1 duo.
Oh, the Surge too.
Has the pressure on now. 343.
This new Surge, man, is so goofy, bro.
Sky is fully capable of solo clutching, but with the amount of damage he needs, this one.
He's gonna be out of heals. It's 300 below.
Sky and Scroll, if they're both eliminated this early, that's not a lot of placement points, that's for sure, Takada. So might make Thomas a bit better, and sure
servers are too laggy for that.
They're gonna meet their end. Article and Kire being able to just cycle in on the first guy.
That sucks.
Trying to escape from, but Pablo
top 40.
Our second place team.
Top 40 Zone 8.
This is going to be their best opportunity to play catch up if I've ever seen it.
It's now or never. Chino and Pablo, if they can finish this last.
I've been like 200 pumped IRL, bro.
With a big game, it could mean everything for the leaderboard.
But
they have to be careful as Chino gets cracked. The good news is they have more than enough shield to recuperate it. They have the damage. They have the match shields. All we need is a big match.
And they're just waiting, kind of scoping out who's in front of them, who's top 4, Malabuka, Vico. Under a little bit of pressure here in this final game. They want to have a big showing. They want to indicate that they are more than capable of being one of those top 5 teams. But Cammy, Hottie, right now, it's coming a little bit to the pressures of the lobby. Almost all of their heals have been expended. A couple of overdrive grenades, but trying to control front side. That's what Pablo and Chino are after. Malabuka and Vico still managing to stay just about a layer or 2 above ultimate low. And it's all about trying to see if they can get a good chop in on some of these other teams.
30 hours stream again. Yes, sir, bro.
Really trying to close things out here. Strong, Sias, and Sketty.
There's a big wobble.
Low, sure, but they got the front
not
side
here right now.
Gotta be careful though. Running low on mats, just 8 builds to work with.
I drink it all.
Good news is they do have the Flowberry mist to recuperate what Scary has lost. But darn, look at the amount of eliminations this duo has. They had a rough start here in day 1.
Hold on.
But hopefully we can close it out. 4 on Darm.
It's 4 points per kill, right?
Evish. The issue is just 1 build
or is that
left,
just for heats?
and it's gonna have to ride the back of the zone.
Oh wait, hold on. No.
Drop was trying to follow his duo. Doesn't get a chance to finish things out entirely, but did play spoiler. That's a big factor.
Dude, he doesn't pick him up there. He gets to finish mats and survives that.
Kings of height right now in this
that would have been huge.
Hydra gonna get tagged up. He's on secondary height currently with
I don't know who wins this.
But it does
I don't think height team got it.
Big conversion, elimination.
Yeah, they're all gonna jump down.
We really needed a little bit more siphon materials to try
maybe Malabuka and Vico. They're looking pretty healthy.
Malabuka could definitely go out with a bang in this lobby, depending on how they choose to play things out as they make their way towards.
If they can get 1 kill here and Malabuka stays alive, then yeah, they win. He just needs to get the heals off and then a little bit of mats.
Somebody took across his vision. He's clearly hunting for yet another elimination. They are out of materials entirely. Panzer Yapko sending it on front side low. Pablo Chino just
this is FNCS Grand Finals, guys. This is where you win all the money. This is the tournament. This is FNCS. No, Vico went down.
Needs to try and find another shot.
Yeah, they can't win now.
But he has no builds.
Dang, dude.
Taking out Pablo and Chino. What looked so promising, though.
Oh my gosh. Just carnage down here.
Yapko and Panzer now.
Wait, these guys on high are about to get the freest win ever. What? Wait, unless.
Minori gonna try and follow
wait.
But Panzer, he at least managed to make it up.
I don't know why they didn't bother blocking that.
Here, and so Panzer,
they could have just like spammed cones there, you know?
Just chopping him down.
Oh, he has 1 minute, that's why.
Remains. That could be the separating factor here, but they got what
GG, bro.
After. They take out Shark.
Let's go. Don't be high ground.
Dakota. Everything that comes after the fact is just the spoils of their labor.
31st place going into this match. Huddy and Fishy have been able to end on a win, pushing themselves in qualifying.
I don't think we had Fishy on the. Yeah, we didn't have Fishy on the predictions. I'm just gonna refund.
But let's go to the desk to break down how day 1.
Refunded.
Thank you so much to Taco and to Carter. What an ending for Hutty and Fishy X. We've been talking about them being the opponents off spawn at Wonky Land versus Shark and Teeny, but now they've gone further than that duo by winning a victory royale. The question is, will it make much of an impact on their chances to make it to Dusseldorf? That's something we'll have to wait to see, Levin.
Well, just right off the bat, after that win, yeah, that puts them in a top 20 position.
It's about
continuing that tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
the day, right? The question mark
Sorry, I'm tired,
has been, how good is Shark and Teeny gonna do contested at Wonky? Maybe the question this whole time should have been, how good is Hutty and Fishy gonna do at Wonky? Because again, who owns that POI right now? It's a question. We didn't think it was gonna be a question, Mini, but it is a question right now.
Yeah, especially when it comes down to the heats. I remember when, of course, Hutty and Fishy won that game off spawn against Shark and Teeny. You think, right, that's their one chance to get to the major finals.
Isn't Wonky the best spot on the map right now?
And maybe myself included, maybe a lot of people would have said, that's a bit of a
Or is it that other new spot? I forget the name.
They managed to win off spawn. We don't expect much of them when it comes to the major finals, but this is a real statement here. Coming in this last game, winning it as well. I think it's going to put them quite close to Shark and Teeny as well, I imagine, because, of course,
top 3 spots for sure.
Launched up the leaderboard, and just the way way they went about the game, really, really nicely done.
Anywhere else.
Another hype win that we've seen
I think it's
today,
just
but
wonky
really,
plus
really solid one at that. They held it for a lot longer than a lot of teams seem to be able to hold it as well, Levin. So really nicely done from these guys. And
I think it's just
maybe
those
a sign of
two.
things to come tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, if you are fighting these guys,
but I mean, it's not like Chapter 5 Season 1 where it's like you get that medallion, you get a mythic shoddy, you know. There's no super OP POI, but it's just, you know, chest spawns.
And all of a sudden, right now, you're looking at
chest spawns rotation.
Going, oh, like, how can we get rid of these guys? Like, how do we deal with them? They just don't go away, and that's what you want to see from a team representing EU at not globals, not yet at least, at the Summit LAN. And so if they keep having these good games, I'll be excited to watch them there.
I mean,
this is the last game for you for today, yeah. We're going to do NA though. I'm watching
NA. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Here's where things stand after 6 games. 6 more games to go. Sky Scroll going down in the 7th zone does mean that their lead isn't as dominant before, because Chino and Pablo, yes, they didn't make it to the very end game, but still they managed to make it further, and they kind of look a little bit threatening right now, Mini Miner.
Yeah, they do. This is a different storyline now going into day 2 than what we probably would have expected to be setting up after that last game. I think we all expect to be setting up, yep, Sky and Scroll, can they continue it? They're so far ahead, but now look who's made a late surge and a little bit of a late slip from a team that looked like they were so solid throughout the entire day. They looked like they were unslippable, but they have done it. And for Chino and Pablo, the wind's in their sails right now. They've had a really good day. I think looking at their placements, 8th, 2nd, 20th, 5th, 4th, and 5th, that kind of looks like a Sky and Scroll placement history. So interested to see what they can do tomorrow.
Hang on.
Well, look, their average placement today is 7.33, the exact same as Sky and Scrolls, right? So we talk about Sky and Scrolls consistency in these games, and right now, Chino and Pablo,
that might get pretty close tomorrow. Love to see.
It's really exciting to see that top 10
Sam,
as well.
I'm reading the YouTube chat, bro.
We've got Size and Scary as
there's just a lot of people spamming in the YouTube chat right now. And like, I got nothing to really read, you know? Y'all got type.
Tomorrow. But then when you look at the other names there, Vico, Malibu, could there have been questions over their consistency this season? And despite not getting any victory royales tonight, actually, they have made it to multiple endgames, and Focus and Thomas as well. The highs have been extremely high today, Mini Miner.
Yeah, they have. It's been nice to see those guys performing as we expect. Maybe we would have expected them to be a little bit higher up on the leaderboard here.
What time's it, NA? In 2.5 hours.
But they have been performing. They've been in those end games, and it's very easy for that sort of team to slip up in this sort of section of the lobby as well, in this stage of the competition, because they've still got 6 games to go. So it's not done and dusted yet, but really excited to see what they can do tomorrow as well.
Well, anything can happen after 6 more games. So let's take a look at the rest of the leaderboard and just see what we're expecting to happen. I want to see where Reason and Noah have got to in particular after that game, but great to see Cammy and Harry still
not top 15, they're doing good.
Top 10. Dom and Demas, a fantastic performance from them in that last game, Mini Miner. A deserved 11th place.
So it's at 4, yes.
Yeah, really big jump from
I'm saying that really hours because a lot of people are like EU or West Coast
jumping
or,
jumping up 17 places. What I can't
I don't know why people don't understand time zones in the Big 26, but
they're going to be outside of that top 20 right now.
Yeah, I was just trying to be as specific as possible, you know.
Further on than just this, yeah, there they are, 21st. Thinking further on than just this major final was maybe Shark and Teeny are going to try and prevent Hutty and Fishy X from actually making the Major 1 Summit. But now, Levin, again, similar situation. Is it going to be the other way around? Is it going to be Hutty and Fishy X that are going to try and prevent Shark and Teeny from making the Major 1 Summit? It's all just completely flipped.
Yeah, my leaderboard wasn't refreshed, and so before that game,
when does the EU end? Now.
So they've actually
I'm gonna keep streaming though, guys.
POI, they've taken their spot on the leaderboard as well. I mean, it's getting nasty out here. Tomorrow is going to be fun to watch for that alone. Just following what happens in Wonky Land will be exciting. Everybody's going to be expecting much more though from Shark and Teeny and a couple other of these names here, you know, who are outside of that top 20. At the end of the day, you just don't want to miss out on the first ever summit. 48th place, Swizzy and Pixie.
Yeah, what's that whole tournament that they're doing? Look, like the new globals?
Both of them are boys, you know, I'm big fans of them both, but it has to be.
What's going on with that?
Yeah, we really want to see these guys.
I don't know too much about it.
Community, for the fans.
What's up, Halo? What's up, dude?
Tomorrow they'll come back refreshed, renewed.
They're streaming EU and NA tomorrow. Well, I'm doing a 30-hour stream, so yeah, that's the plan.
They might not take the first title of the year.
Imagine a Fortnite World Cup, dude. We need a second one.
On LAN.
Actually,
everything is to play for tomorrow.
I think.
So we are gonna.
Sorry, I think everyone would be more down for a World Cup 2 if they like just didn't do FNCS for like 6 months, put the prize pool together, and then plop World Cup 2, you know? Hear me out.
But right now, we need to get ourselves ready for day 2.
I think that'd be worth.
So for you guys at home, let's sound that horn.
Beep, beep. W battle bus. Oh yeah, you're good, Morgan. You're good. I'm just gonna put some YouTube videos on, but yeah, you're done, dude. The land's to qualify for globals. But yeah, what's going on with globals? That's what I'm saying. Like, what's going on with land? What's going on with globals? Where is it? And all that. Oh, the Fortnite Twitch chat's going crazy, bro. No, bro. I think I'm just gonna keep this tab open, honestly, because oh, what are you guys doing? YouTube chat. I'm gonna wrap up the YouTube stream, man. I'm gonna be live exclusively on Twitch for a couple of hours, and then I will be back on YouTube in exactly 2 hours 30 minutes for NA. We're gonna see Clicks versus Peterbot and all the other goats. So yeah, keep that in mind if you're on YouTube stream. I love you guys. Check me out on Twitch, HaloBT. I'm just gonna be taking a break, so you won't miss a whole lot. But you know, if you want to join, HaloBT on Twitch. I'm gonna spam the link in the chat a few times. All right, there y'all go. But yeah, join me on Twitch, guys.